Yo, yo, what up, everybody? Welcome. We trying to get some more people to join in, but we'll get started in a minute. Appreciate y'all for pulling up on this Saturday night. We'll give it about a few more seconds and then we'll see, what folks talking about. Shout out to the Owls in the chat. Shout out to the Owl teams. Bovie, I see you. Treese, Jay, I see you. We about to get started. We got people requesting to speak. We about to jump into all that. Let's give it about another few more seconds and then we'll jump into everything. And make sure y'all share the space. We won't be here for too long, but we're gonna be here enough time. So make sure y'all share the space. Tell people that the Night Owls is in here on this Saturday night talking about good shit. We go ahead and get started though. Since we got the people in here, this the core family. For y'all that jumped in here first, y'all the core family members. Y'all got exclusive perks joining. Let's get started. Shout out to all y'all again. I'm in here. Y'all know me as Blue. Y'all know the GOAT Kitty. We started this Night Owls community a couple of days ago, and we already got about 300 something members in here. So shout out to y'all for, coming through and support. We made this community, to just support it, Drake and all the other owls and artists on OVO. And we couldn't be more excited to, just bring y'all another avenue to talk Drake shit and step on narratives and all that good stuff. Y'all know the GOAT Kitty. Kitty, you want to say something to the good people and get everybody started.
Yo, yo, yo. I'm not gonna yap too much. I just want to say thank y'all for all coming. We really appreciate everybody that tapped in with us today. Everybody that joined the community. Just to piggyback a little bit off of what Blue said, um, we really started this with the hopes of having a place for all the important voices that we feel that we have out there, all the passionate voices, all the knowledgeable voices out here. We really want to create a place for y'all to come and chit chat with us, talk y'all shit, whatever. Um, we do want to hear from y'all. So anybody who wants to request to speak, please do.
Yes, yes, for sure, for sure. If you need to speak, if you want to get some off your chest, make sure you speak or you request to speak. And could you just remind me? I just wanted to talk about something that you said. We want this place to be a real collaborative, space for the owls. So, if any owls want to come up and hold spaces on our platform or talk about anything on the Night Owl channel, y'all can do so. Hit up me or Kitty. We don't want to just be the only two talking heads on here. We want other folks to be able to, have spaces and come on here and talk Drake stuff. I don't know if y'all know Bovie is always doing spaces for the owl teams and all the other owls, and she been cooking it, cooking and going crazy. So any other owls, y'all are encouraged to, do your own spaces or come up here and do it with us. If you're not comfortable talking too much and you need some support, come up here and hit up me and Kitty, and we will get you right. Another thing, before we jump into everything, I did get some DMs and some questions about like what Night Owls is and its connection to other communities and stuff. So I just wanted to make it clear, like Night Owls is its own thing. You know us as Moz on Club Paradise. Shout out to Jay. I see him in here. And nothing changed. We still support Jay. We're still Mars over there. But Night Owls is its own entity. You'll see us collaborate. You'll see us work together. But we want to make sure that y'all know that Night Owls is something that me and Kitty made to bring a different outlet to Twitter Spaces. There's a whole bunch of communities out here. Everybody's killing it. We want to bring our own flavor, our own taste to all the Drake community. So just be clear. Shout out to all the communities on there, all y'all doing y'all thing. I hope we can collaborate in the future. We just want to do some clarification. And I'm seeing other people get in here, so please, please request. We're gonna play some tunes. We're gonna try to get some music going in here. So bear with us. If it sounds crazy, this is our like first time playing some music on here. So bear with us, Kitty. You ready to play us in?
Yeah, just have some patience with us. This our first time. We still getting the hang of everything. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out all the owls. Request to speak. Pull up. It's a lot to talk about. We got leaks. We got J. Cole. a lot of crazy shit. Like I said, we won't be in here too long, but we're gonna make it count. Kitty, whenever you ready, start bringing people up to talk in a second. Go blooded. I see you, Jay. I see you. All right, all right. Appreciate you, Kitty. Like I said, we working the kinks out. Jay, I heard you say we ain't got no comment section. We tried to fix that shit, but appreciate you. Go blooded. I see you. What's up, Brody? How you
Yep.
feeling? You want to say what up to the owls and introduce
Yeah,
yourself
let's
for
do
those
it
that don't
again.
know?
Man, night hours first space, you already know. Niggas had to pull up and shit like that. Now, I mean, usually on a regular day, I mean, if I ain't busy, I'll still pop in. I mean, if I ain't gotta wake up early, cause I be early gymming it. You feel me? So I'll be up like 5 o'clock. I'll be in the gym like 5 o'clock in the morning type shit. So I'll be doing that type of shit. So I can't speak all the time, but I'ma always be in the spaces and shit like that. I mean, but I'm here. I'm here. Everybody linking up. We gonna make this shit big. We gonna make this shit happen. A lot of shit to talked about. I ain't talked in a minute about nothing really. So there's a lot of shit to talk about. I'm down for whatever topics y'all got. I mean, I probably got a couple topics of my own. In the
Right.
meantime, we here, man. As you get in the
Yeah.
kinks, everything ironed out and everything straightened out for everybody. I mean, we here, we locked in, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Tracy. I see you in the audience. I want to bring some J Cole fans up because I wanted to, kind of talk about. It's been 48 hours since J Cole dropped, so I kind of wanted to see, like, how people are feeling. Media is kind of, you know, lukewarm on it, saying like, it's good, but it's not that good. Kind of want to hear for some actual J Cole fans. I listened to it. I've been listening to it for the past couple of days. If you would, it sounds like to me, if you're a J. Cole fan, you're gonna like it. If you're not a J. Cole fan, it's probably not for you. He probably did put too much expectations on this shit because the beef and everybody was wanting to see what he was going to talk about and address. But as far as hip hop and as far as music, it's good. As far as y'all wanted something else, that's just not what we got from this album. But overall, I liked it. I thought it was a solid album. Go Bloody, you got anything? Or Tracy, how y'all feel about it after 48 hours?
I love it. I absolutely love it. Hey guys, hey Owls. Um,
Mhm.
Yes, I absolutely freaking love it. I know the other night, I only had listened to like the first CD and I loved that, but the next day at work, I was able to listen to the whole album in full and it's phenomenal to me. I think that this is on the levels of Forest Hills Drive. I think it may be better than that to me. My CD just came today, so I'll listen to it again, but yeah, it's been on repeat since Friday morning. So yeah, I absolutely love it. I think J. Cole did the damn thing on this one. So
Yeah.
those are my initial thoughts.
Yeah, yeah. That's all that matters. Like actual J. Cole fans, because I've been seeing a lot of people that's not actual J. Cole fans have so much to say about this album. Like this is probably niggas first, some of them first time really diving into a J. Cole album. So I'm not really trying to, hear what they got to say. I'd rather hear from the people that really been riding with him for a long time, and if it matches their standards. Kitty, I don't know if you haven't really heard it too much. I know you was listening on and off. How you feel about some of the stuff you heard? I know you said you like that 2-6 song. That was your shit.
Yeah, I haven't heard the full thing yet, but from what I heard so far, it's pretty decent. I do like that 2-6 song. He got something with
You
that
got
one. I
one with
feel
that.
that one. Yeah,
That one
I feel
decent.
that one.
Go. How you feel about it? 48 hours later.
All right, so I'm coming with a different perspective on everything really when it comes to like the J. Cole and everything going on with it. From my perspective, I started listening to J. Cole. Like the first song I heard with J. Cole was like B, it was like 106 Park or some shit. Like it was called like it was Who That. I believe that's the first song I heard with J. Cole. First time I ever heard of who he was. I seen like a video on that shit. That shit was called Who That, bitch, I got that flame. That shit, that's the first shit I ever heard with him, right? So I've been fucking with him since then, cause he was some new nigga back then. Nobody really know who the fuck he was like that. Like, you feel me? So, and I was fucking with his swag, I was fucking with his style, I was fucking with the video, I was fucking with the bars, all that shit. So I was fucking with him since then. But know what I mean, like I fuck with Drake as well. Know what I mean, and I'm not putting like before I get into that though, let me just say this: as fans of like hip hop artists, or fans of Drake, or fans of J Cole, whoever you fans of, we all come in from different perspectives on different things. Know what I mean, so I met most of y'all through you know what I mean, the Drake OVO, know what I mean, the owls and shit like that. That's how I met y'all really. So it wasn't through J. Cole, it wasn't through anything else like that. But me going into this, I understand that we all not like we got people from here that fuck with Nicki Minaj just as much as they fuck with Drake. Just like we got people that don't fuck with Nicki Minaj at all. So it's like a stream. You feel me? Like it's like a stream. Everybody fuck with the same shit. But at some points during this stream, the shit might branch into two ways. A nigga might fuck with Nicki Minaj, but this person might not fuck with Nicki Minaj. It might go three ways. You feel me? This person might fuck with Minaj. This one might not fuck with Minaj. This one might just be on some whole other shit. You know what I mean? It's different ways and different fans come with different backgrounds and different perspectives on different shit. So I don't hold it against somebody that fuck with Nicki Minaj if I don't fuck with Nicki Minaj. You feel me? I fuck with Nicki Minaj. So let's not. It's just an example, but. I don't put it against somebody else or your ideas because I can't expect you to just stop drop what you're doing because of this and stop what you're doing because of that or this person said this. But I'm a nigga that I listen to music and I'm big on integrity above all else and above all, like, no matter what's going on, no matter what's happening, I listen to what I listen to, and nobody on the internet is going to change my mind about anything that I make my mind up about. You know what I mean? So this is how I think about music, how I operate. I fuck with J. Cole heavy, right? I haven't listened to the album off the strength of, I'm not really, like, for me, like I said, I'm the type of nigga, like, it's not, I don't have a problem with J. Cole. I don't have a problem with the album or nothing like that. But it's just like some shit that kick with me in my head is like, it still stems back to this Drake shit, right? How the whole shit started and how he backed up about the shit. Like, for me, it's just like I'll listen to the music when I get into the mood to listen. I'm not in a rush. It's not some shit for me where it's like, yo, I'm about to go listen to J. Cole because he dropped. Like, you feel me? Like, because after what happened to me, it's just I'm iffy with everybody right now when it comes to this shit. Because to me, I just look at shit like, I bet, you feel me? Like, it's still like, as a J. Cole fan, you might not see it the same way, or you may see it the same way, but like, yo, he do like, but to me, it's just integrity shit. Like, you feel me? Because I remember the whole shit that happened, niggas, and when the shit happened, and it was like Drake and Cole versus, like, you feel me? Then the next day, whatever it is, I remember niggas was talking about Schoolboy Q. Know what I mean? Like, another thing about my posts, when I post some shit and I say something, I don't gotta reply to none of y'all niggas. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta reply to nobody that be talking shit or probable spam. Like, y'all niggas be showing up as probable spam. You expect me to, like, y'all nigga, if you can't, first of all, no disrespect to, like, but if you about to say be talking shit to me, my nigga, like, bro, if you can't even afford, like, to get a fucking verified badge to even make your shit pop up to some shit that's seen, my nigga, like, I really don't even want to chat for real. You feel me? Because that's nothing to me. So if you can't even do that shit, then we don't really got nothing to talk about. All right, so that's the first step with that shit. So a lot of niggas got a lot of shit to say, but I'll write some shit, I'll write a comment, and if you comment under my shit with some shit, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Real shit. You feel me? I reply if I feel like replying. How about that? That's just how I move. You feel me? That's how it's gonna be.
No,
So,
that's facts. That's facts. That's funny you say that because I was talking to motherfuckers. I was saying, like, I feel like everybody still feel this way about Cole, like aggressive about him because, like, yeah, it's been 2 years since the battle and shit, but we never really had, like, I hate to say it, but we never had closure. Like,
facts.
everybody is still waiting to know, like, why the fuck did Cole do that shit? Why the fuck did Kendrick do that shit? You know what I mean? Like, we're still waiting. Y'all niggas had this crazy fight in front of everybody. Y'all had this crazy battle, and we don't have a real ending to it. We don't know what the fuck is the conclusion. Who was wrong? Who was right? I mean, we know who we feel was right, but I feel like a lot of people
Facts.
are just waiting to see, like, what's the end chapter of this. And we thought Cole was gonna be the first step to, like, giving us some information like this happened, but that nigga stayed far away from that shit. So, and then to your point too, like with the bots and shit in the comments and shit, they doing the same thing. They still in beef mode too. They want J. Cole to get on there and talk shit just so they can go in the comments and do all that weird shit. So nah, that make perfect sense.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other night in J Space or whatever, remember how I was saying that just listening the first part of the CD or whatever, I wanted J. Cole to just be like, F Kendrick, you a DI you a DI woke rapper. I just hate you, just everything that I felt for Kendrick or whatever. But I will say this, after listening to the whole album, he said a couple of things in the what if or whatever, real, and I used to love her, not I used to love her, or I think I love her again or something like that. So he said a couple of things, very subtle or whatever about the beef or whatever. And after listening to the whole album as a whole, it's like I'm kind of like over it or whatever with the whole Drake thing. Right now, I am waiting on Drake and what he will say, cuz honestly, I think that at this point, Drake, whatever Drake says it is, that's what I'm gonna roll with, because Drake is the one who went through the 20v1 on his own or whatever. So however he feels or whatever, that's what I'm gonna roll with. I'm gonna still be a J. Cole fan, but I am gonna feel, you know what I'm saying? Whatever Drake, however Drake feel about it, whatever he says about it, I'm gonna let it be and just ride with that, because he's the only one who had to go through 20v1. Now, what I want to ask you guys is, do you think that Drake actually still has a issue or feel a way about Cole? Because I think that however Drake felt about Cole, he really said it like in Family Matters and like Push Ups. You know, Cole losing sleep on this and ain't me. And you know, Cole, that stuff was weak as hell. I think that that's what he left it at. Now, if it's something else, I'm quite sure he'll say it in Iceman, but for now, I think that that's just where he left it at. What do you guys think?
I agree. But I also feel like as well, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like something like, cause I'm not drinking. I still kind of feel like, I feel like, I don't know. I don't really know the whole shit. You get what I'm saying? But I just understand I'm not drinking. It still kind of irks me. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, if it makes sense, it'll make sense. But for you to come and apologize after you talk to the schoolboy Q and all the other shit, it just is like some backdoor shit that just not clicking with me. It just doesn't hit for me. You feel me? So I just don't understand what's going on with that. And nobody's talking. Nobody want to talk about that. You feel me? And for me, I'm like, as I said, I'm an integrity type person. So it's like I look at it like, yo, I never looked at J. Cole as the type of nigga to even do no shit like that. You get what I'm saying? He does not seem like the type of nigga that even moves that type of way. Period. I never looked at him that type of way. Period. So that's why for me, I'm on thin ice with this shit. Cause like, yo, if J. Cole could be the type of nigga that do some shit like that, now I gotta look at the whole shit differently. Cause I never seen you as that type of nigga. You've always been like a stand up nigga. Like you always been like 10 toes down. Since I've known you've been a real nigga as far as this music shit goes, as far as what you portray, as far as what you do, you be doing real shit. You ain't never did no shit like this. Now this is some shit like this is some crazy shit. You get what I'm saying? So that's just where I'm at with it at this point. I'll listen to the music, yeah. But at the end of the day, I feel it's like if Drake still feels the type of way about it, I feel like yo, I can understand 100% why you would. You feel me? Because that was some snake shit, really, if you get down to it. But I never seen him in a snake nigga. That's just how I see that shit.
I feel like, Kitty, you got want to add 2 cents or how you feel?
Yeah, I don't really think it's a issue between Cole and Drake, if I'm being honest. Just based off of everything that's happened, I really don't think there's no like real beef between them. It may be like some personal tension or something like that, but beef, no, I don't think it's no type of beef between them.
Yeah,
I will say I do feel kind of bad for Cole because it seems like most of these like hip hop pages or these hip hop personalities, they're not interested in listening to what he had to say. They wanted to hear what he had to say about the beef. They just wanted to know some more beef stuff. So in that sense, I feel kind of bad for Cole.
no, that's facts. That's facts. And I'm with Tracy. Like, we need to stop looking for Cole or anybody to give us the answers. The person that's gonna talk his shit and explain how he feel about it is Drake. Like, this is the Iceman album. He's gonna be the one that tell us how he feel. I mean, we can. That's the next topic. But like all the leaks that came out today, you know, what I mean, he's clear. Well, today and yesterday, he's clearly discussing what's going on. You know, in the what happened to him in the beef and shit. So I don't know, and I don't think that's just that personal. You know, all these leaks we've been hearing, like Drake say shit like dissing ASAP, dissing these people, and all these like little leaks that came out. Well, we think it's ASAP and these other people. We haven't really heard any bars that can even sound like they're directed to Cole, like from Drake. Like I don't, we haven't really heard anything that like, oh, that might be for Cole. You know, we heard shit like we know that's for ASAP. We know this for Kendrick. We know this for these other niggas. He hasn't really said anything that we can even make sound like it's in cold direction. So I feel like, they probably had a little issue during the beef because he did that shit, like he backed out of it. But at the end of the day, Drake know who came and tried to shoot the crib. But Drake know who tried to shoot his rip up and call him a pedophile and shit. So I don't know.
I, just to piggyback off that a little bit, it's like I feel like we have to like look at the context clues also. Like he went on an unfollowing spree when when Cole came out with Puerto Antonio. He liked that shit in like 2 seconds. Like we kind of got to like use our context clues. If it was really beef, I don't think he would mess with Cole in any capacity.
Yeah, Drake.
And then also to piggyback, oh, I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off. To piggyback on what Kitty said, um, with the narrative that they're out here trying to run, which I really hate. I hate that these same niggas that was kicking Drake back in is now out here saying, with the narrative, Drake is doing J. Cole wrong. He's dropping these snippets to stump on his rollout. And I'm like, these niggas is just like the worst, which why I am all for getting these niggas up out of hip hop media, because you can't trust none of these niggas. And shout out to Lost in Vegas, because they were reviewing J. Cole's a couple of J. Cole songs, and the guy George announced that he's gonna be dropping his page. He said post beef, he just got to bring some type of structure back to what's been going on YouTube as far as post beef with all these crazy takes. So he's doing a hip hop channel. Well, I hope you guys subscribe to or go check out the videos that they did for J. Cole, because they do fantastic analysis and breakdowns of the music, and they're like literally the only ones who's just flat out said it after the beef that Drake won, no ifs ands buts about it. So I really do trust their opinion, and they've been doing this for some years. But yeah, it's the narrative that's going on online is just all right ridiculous, and I don't understand how all of these people that kick Drake back in have so much love for J. Cole. I'm not understanding it. I think it's fake as hell or whatever, because again, both of them got white mothers. So if you're talking about not like us, then they both you're talking about both of them. So yeah, that's really it's really irking me with that. And I'm just waiting on Drake to just come out and just get at everybody, any and everybody that wronged him. I'm just waiting on him to come out with it.
And that's so interesting you say that, because like again, we've been arguing with people for years about how hip hop is the essence of everything and that we need more actual hip hop in the culture. And J. Cole just gave us a traditional complete hip hop album. And everybody's saying, oh, he's not talking about the beef, oh, it's boring. And now watching Iceman drop and he's on here talking shit about everybody for 20 songs, we're gonna hear the whole time like, oh, Drake needs to get the fuck over it. It's been 2 years. Why is he still talking about? But y'all wanted J. Cole to talk about it, and J. Cole was only partially involved. It happened to Drake. It happened. He the nigga it happened to. So if anybody should talk about it, it's him. And y'all want him to talk about it because y'all pulled up for J. Cole stream. I mean, J. Cole album to hear him talk about it. Y'all are disappointed. Y'all can't even focus on all the elite rapping. Y'all can't focus on the hip hop that y'all say y'all love so much. Y'all can't focus on the production. Y'all can't focus on shit because y'all was waiting on him to say, Drake, you should have did this, or Kendrick, you should have did this. So yeah, I'm glad that we getting more pages like that. Trace, if you can DM me that page or let me know. We trying to again like highlight more, other media pages that's non-biased, that's not, in it to just fucking, click on do get click base off of Drake name. So any media pages like that,
Yeah,
let us know.
I could go ahead and do that, and then and then to piggyback off of that, that whole the whole Joe Budden, like it, Joe Budden is just it's getting ridiculous. It's really getting freaking ridiculous. This is a person who you all say, because I say he's a one-hit wonder, he's a failed rapper, and his only shine came from You Got Served the movie. And people watch that for Amarion and all the dance, and not even he just got a little shine from that damn song being played during that movie. But it's really ridiculous how he's considered from people in the industry as a lyricist or whatever. And one of J. Cole's most powerful songs, like these are songs that will bring tears to your eyes on this album. And one of the songs or whatever, about how, fans giving these people their flowers or whatever, he's saying, oh, I'm just storytelled out. I don't know what it means. I can't figure it out. And it's like, it dawned on me, you're not going to be able to figure it out because you never had this success. You're never going to have anyone to walk up to you and say, well, Pump It Up changed my life. No, the hell it didn't. It was a trash song. You're a trash individual and you're a failed rapper. But it's like you sit out here and you're just running. You're just running out here to be the first person to say something or whatever. And J. Cole reigned truth when he said it's all about just basically hating, just hating, hating, and hating. And it's some other people on YouTube that's doing the same thing. But Joe Budden for sure is like with everybody. You said on that podcast or whatever during the beef saying you wanted Drake to give you something like a timestamp. This nigga give you some of the best rapping in the hard part six, and you get your ass out here and just basically say, "Oh well, it wasn't all it wasn't all that." You going on different platforms with the Logan Paul guy telling them that, oh yeah, the hard part six wasn't all that, but your ass is out here saying that GNX. J. Cole has just proved, as I knew he would, that he is elite. He is elite. And when I say elite, like all day today, it's just been back and forth with Drake and Cole, Drake and Cole, Drake and Cole, Drake and Cole. And I'm sitting here like, these are literally two goats that does it so differently, but does it so great in their own lane. It's remarkable. But you know who you can't say that about? You can't say that shit about Kendrick. Kendrick has lost all credibility with that GNX album. And anybody, and I do mean anybody who says that GNX is good, it had good songs on there, is freaking should not even be allowed to even discuss hip hop anymore. And that's what I'm saying to all of these hip hop people. Joe Budden, if it's Rory and Mal, fuck them too. If you're gonna be trying to play that fence or whatever, because you're doing a disservice. There's a lot of other people that's coming up that deserve that light, that does way better than what the fuck Kendrick gave people with GNX. Period. Point blank. So anybody who's out here, the first thing I'm gonna ask them, who won the beef? If you say Kendrick won, I don't take you serious. If you say GNX is classic and it's got great songs or whatever, I'm not going to take you serious anymore. That's just the way that I'm going to be for 2026 because it's just getting ridiculous. And it needs to be some gatekeeping and some truth telling told in 2026.
No, that's facts.
Amen.
That's facts. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say amen, amen on
Oh
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she went
uh,
crazy.
I know exactly what clip you talking about, Tracy. The Joe Budden he was talking about. I forgot the name of the song. I think it's called like old like gas stop or whatever. One of the songs where he talking.
Quick
Yeah,
stop.
yeah, yeah. When he pull up to the gas station and the guy jumped out the car and recognized him, that's one of my favorite songs on
Yes,
the album.
yes,
That's a great song. And he rapping on there. He really putting
yes,
that shit together
yes.
on there. And I seen Joe Budden say, once I got to that song, you already storied me out. You already said told us too many stories, niggas. It's hip hop. Like I thought hip hop was talking about our experiences and how we changed lives. How are you telling this nigga that you've heard too many stories? What the fuck you want him to talk about? He's talking about people that he's affected, but y'all was crip walking to a nigga saying wop 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 and all this dumbass shit. But this nigga's talking about a real interaction he had with somebody at the gas station and how hip hop changed his life. But for some reason, that's too many stories for Joe Budden. He's heard too many stories at the end. But let Kendrick start whopping around this motherfucker. He's gonna be bald head jumping around with fucking ice and all them. Yes, I get it. That shit just
But you
weird
know
to me.
what? You know that you now that you say that, that's how you know it's some type of agenda going around. It really is some
Facts.
type of agenda. Like if you just pay attention. So it started with Drake or whatever. You're watching Drake. Drake dropped the Nokia video. And I want to tell you guys something because I'm old school. I'm in my 40s or whatever, right? So I'm watching this clip. It's out there, but it's this white guy and he did a video probably like a few weeks ago. Okay, so he did a video and he was talking about the music now today about the Grammys versus back in 84. Now I came up on all these songs, so I'll just name a couple for you. um so he went to 19, I believe 1984. So this is when the Grammys was probably at its peak and it was an actual hip hop, I mean not a hip hop but an award show, because you had Michael Jackson actually being nominated for two songs, which was Beat It and Thriller. Okay. You had Lionel Richie being nominated for his song, Up All Night. So you've probably heard that song, Up All Night, All Night. Then you had Sting. Sting was being nominated for the Diddy remix of Biggie, Every Step You Take. So those are three people now. right? Michael Jackson has two. Then you have another group. They were a good group too, or whatever. They did the 80s song, She's a Maniac, Maniac. So y'all probably heard that. But those were all hits growing up. And that's the type of artistry that was actually being nominated. Then you come here to like 2026 or whatever, and you all see the stuff that's being nominated and who won. So one of the things that he pointed out was that all of those people from 1984, they wrote those songs themselves. So that's why it's going to be timeless music. That's why it's from 84 and you can still hear people playing it today in 2026. One of the songs that he brought up was Kendrick Lamar and SZA Luther. Now, this is something that I've always said. If you all heard the snippet, like how Drake, when Drake samples, just for anybody, and we can see that now with Cole. When you have these artists like Kanye, they sample these old school songs or whatever, and they put something like on top of it that it's just masterful, right? And it's always something you can tell. Listen to the Drake snippet with the Aiden Ross drop with the party, I think party next, not party next door, but the other guy, Playboy Cardi with the Luther, my dogs pull up, woof, 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 or whatever. So that's a Luther Vandross song, but it's such a dope spin, right? You listen to Luther by Kendrick, and it's a freaking loop. It's a loop of the Luther Vandross song with him and SZA. This is what this man said. This is a white man, a producer that's been in the music industry for years. He said that they removed Cheryl Lynn's and Luther Vandross' voice from the song and then just put Kendrick and SZA over it, which is what he's saying that it's not gonna last. No one is gonna be thinking about this song. And me personally, I thought that was the worst song off that album. It was very boring. It was a freaking loop, and that's Kendrick's problem. You could never, you're not that talented that you can't even get the fact that you all won that Grammy for that song. It just shows that y'all are full of shit because that was the worst song. Somebody who actually grew up listening to Luther Vandross, he probably turning over in his grave to see that they won that BS. You know what I'm saying? That they won that BS award because it was just a loop. So that's the difference of why Kendrick will never be where Drake is, where J. Cole is, where just anybody else who's Kanye is. He won't never be that because he doesn't have the creativity and he doesn't have the talent. That's all that he knows is to basically just steal from somebody else's style. The same that he did with GNX. I don't even know shit about a damn Drakeo, but I heard his father do an interview and say and play some snippets, and I'm like, okay, yeah, Kendrick completely stole this boy sound because he sounds just like him. So stuff like that is not going to create timeless music. It's just going to create the here and right now. And to get back to my point that I was trying to make, if you see now with Drake, when he dropped Nokia, when he was doing all of his little songs, and if you looked at his YouTube page to see like the numbers and stuff, you can clearly see that that was organic for all the videos and the content Drake had dropped over the last few months or whatever, right? Kendrick was dropping stuff and it was like 100 million in 2 hours or whatever. I'm looking at J. Cole now. He dropped the video yesterday. It's at 1 million now. That's organically. Kendrick should actually be freaking ashamed of himself because you sat here and let all the bots basically just put you in the spot that you at and you up here cheesing for the damn masses. That shit just pisses me off, but that's what I wanted to say about that subject. So if you all get a chance to look at the video, it'll probably be in your algorithm, but just check it out.
That's facts. That's fact. You cook. You was cooking, Tracy. I appreciate that. I want to piggyback what you were saying on like GNX and him making music right now. Like anybody can tell. Like every time this nigga steps in that studio, he's trying to figure out the best way to grab listeners right now. He's not trying to make music for longevity. He came off the biggest beef of his career, the biggest moment of his career, where he could have the first album after the beef, he could have really explained or showed like I'm the best. I'm about to beef with this nigga, then put together this amazing body of work and deliver it to y'all so y'all can see the differences between me and Drake and J. Cole. Instead, he gave us Crit Walk music and bullshit to play at the Super Bowl. he's easily gonna have the worst album out of Cole and Iceman. GNX is easily gonna be the worst album. That's why when they're talking about his albums and talk about like him compared to Drake, they always only talk about Good Kid, Mad City, or they're talking about Mr. Morale or that bullshit. They're not talking about anything he's done recently because it's just bullshit. Even the verse he did with Playboy Cardi, that shit came and went. Nobody's even, listening to that shit no more. So no, I feel that. I feel that. Gold, you got anything you want to comment on, or Kitty, how y'all feeling?
Yeah, I think we pretty much see the trajectory as I've been saying, as we've been saying. I'm not the only one that been saying this, but I've been saying this shit for over a year now, at least a year and a half. Just let time pass, my nigga. All it's gonna take is this time, cause you can't really fake this shit. And if you really know the shit and you really been seeing this shit all these years, cause look, in my lifetime, my nigga, all these niggas got the same amount of time. As everybody had the same amount of chances to impress me to make me like their music. Kendrick had the same amount of time Drake had. Drake had the same amount of time. Cool. Everybody had the same amount of time. If I did not fuck with you, I'm not gonna fuck with you. There's something about you that was like, nah, I can't fuck with you. Maybe whether it's the music, what is the what? It's just not for me, and it's just not for me. Kendrick, I've been hearing this nigga music. He just was. He's one of them niggas that he probably got a song here and there. Boom, that's it. He out of here. You feel me? He's not a nigga that I've been vibing to. I've never been vibing to this nigga. He's never caught my attention. I never gravitated toward this nigga. So for me, it's just certain shit. That's just how it is. We all got the same amount of time. We all got the same 24 hours. Everybody got the same amount of chance to put the same amount of time, effort into their music, into their project, into their career. We all got the same amount of time to do that. And if it's up to you to do that, there's nobody to blame but you who don't fuck with you, my nigga. Because we've been here, we've been listening to music. And for me to be a fan for anybody for over 10 years means that I've been fucking with them. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's just where I stand. You feel me? And I stand heavy with it.
That's facts, facts. It's gonna be interesting to see for the next year. I seen like Ak was saying on his stream that he got some Kendrick music, or he heard Kendrick is about to drop a little bit after Drake. I highly fucking doubt that. I doubt that nigga has the balls to drop after Drake because it'd be too much of a direct comparison. He doesn't. Yeah, you have the bots and all that, but you putting your best forward, your best effort forward, and Drake putting his best effort forward, we're gonna be able to tell the difference. We're gonna be able to easily tell, like, oh, you really not better than this nigga. You really can't fuck with him. If he puts out an album, it's gonna be a year after Drake or a year and a half, and then he's probably gonna say some slick shit to Drake to try to get some eyes and ears on his shit. He can't grab people's attention just off the music. He can't keep people's attention just off the music. And he's not a competitor. He really just, again, he rigged the system. He didn't really compete to do shit. So I agree with all that shit.
I just want to piggyback off that. Like, we all know Mini Man don't want no smoke. He don't want no smoke at all. He's going to wait. He don't want no comparisons because he know Drake and J. Cole's album is going to be way better than his. That's why he went ahead and got that weak ass album out the way because he doesn't want any smoke. He don't want to rap.
That's facts. That's facts. It's clear. It's clear as day. Which we can kind of get into a little bit of our next subject if y'all want to, talk about some of the snippets that came out. Inevitable. I see you in the listens. If you come up, I know some of them snippets had us hyped because he was talking crazy on there, sending shots. I think I was more shocked at the fact that it sounded like he was going into the label shit, like one of those snippets at the end. He says, even my label, I gave him 15 years of my soul, and then the snippet cuts off. So it sounds like we might be getting into this actual, what happened on the album. But I don't know. I seen Bovie say something like, she don't think the album's dropping until he's off of UMG, and I can see that because I don't know how you drop an album talking about your label while being on the label. Like, I don't know, unless that's a throwaway. I don't know if you can dish your label while being in a lawsuit. So I don't know. Gold, you had a chance to listen to any of them snippets, or Tracy,
Yeah.
Kitty, or
I've been saying the same thing for since last year, since we've been having this discussion about when he gonna drop that. As time goes past, I'm like, bro, if he don't drop it by a certain time, you're not gonna drop it till whatever. Because I always been wondering, like, yo, is he gonna drop this shit while he's still on the label? Because I'm like, yo, this nigga's still with these niggas. If he about to be out this contract, he might want to be independent. For you drop something like Iceman, because we know Iceman gonna bring him bucks. If you with the label, they gonna get paid regardless. You get me? And I know he don't want to give these niggas more money. So in my head, I'm like, yo, if you do it with the label, that means you just gonna take the L, a sacrifice, and I'm like, fuck it, you feel me? But for him, it's more beneficial. I just feel like if he get out this deal, my nigga, if he goes independent, it's a wrap because all that shit coming to him. You get what I'm saying? Like this shit's gonna be fucking crazy if he get out the deal and do that shit. But that whole entire shit right there, I've been seeing that same shit, and I just feel as if like shit about to be crazy. As far as the snippets go, like I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I logged back into fucking X like about an hour ago, and I felt like I needed a spoiler tag or some shit. Like the first shit I seen, I'm like, hold up. Like I feel like niggas need to start putting spoiler alerts on this shit, my boy. Cause I'm like, what the fuck is really going on? I locked in this shit. I'm like, was this real? Cause I heard this nigga talking some crazy shit, and it wasn't the first two snippets I heard like fucking yesterday. It was some other shit. I'm like, yo, this can't be real. So I had to turn that shit off immediately. Cause I didn't know if I wanted to do that to myself. Like, yo, cause it sounded like he was talking some shit. All the snippets I heard, it wasn't like niggas. It sounded like he talking some shit in all them snippets. Like he not talking no bullshit. He's getting to this. He's getting into the nitty gritty with the shit. So I'm like, oh, I bet. You feel me? So I heard the snippets. I heard the first two. I heard like the first 15 seconds shits, 7 seconds, whatever the fuck them shits was. I heard both of them shits some act shit. But I heard some other shit going around, but I ain't listened to them. The shit's like over a minute long or some shit. But I'm not sure if it was real or not. But I only heard a couple of shits and he was talking shit. So I don't know, man. I
Yeah.
don't know. So I ain't hear all of them, but I heard a couple of them.
It sound like it definitely sound like he ain't finna hold back. Like he's going to very much so express himself. Like with Drake, this shit really therapy for him. Like when he rap and when he tells shit from his life, this shit is really therapeutic. I feel like he really when he raps and puts songs together, that shit is an outing for him to get his feelings out and shit. So he's not about to use this album and just talk about girls and shit. He's about to really talk about the shit that happened. He might not give us all the details, but we gonna hear how the fuck he feel about it. Inevitable, yo, my guy, what's the word?
What up, though? What's good, family? What up, Kitty? Gold blooded, everybody.
You.
Yeah, man. Like you was saying in the chat, bro. Like, shit, it's a classic on the way. You know what I'm saying? Even though, most of the time when Drake drop his snippets like this or a leak come out, it don't come out. But I just feel like he just putting the fire on these niggas' ass. Like, fuck the label. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's another thing why I fuck with Drake and people, be saying he this type of way or he industry play, just the bullshit they be want to throw. It's like, bro, Drake say what he feel and what it is, bro. He's saying fuck the label, you know what I'm saying? And he still with them. Like he not scared to say that. Why these other niggas saying watch the party die but ending up at the Grammys. Drake literally not at the Grammys. He's saying fuck the label. Like he's standing on his tens. So hell yeah, them snippets got me hyped, bro.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Kid, you heard the snippets. I think the most telling thing from those snippets is just that this nigga's not gonna shy away from shit. Like he's gonna face this shit head for first. He don't give a fuck that it's been 2 years. He don't give a fuck that y'all still, mad that he's talking about it. No, them niggas called me a pedophile. My label did some crazy shit when they supposed to gave me my money. So I'm about to talk about it. I don't care if it's been 10 years. Y'all gonna hear what I have to say until I'm done, and then we'll move on to something else. But right now, like again, he hasn't had an album, a solo album since For All the Dogs. That was 2023. He wasn't gonna talk about this shit on the album with Party. You know what I mean? Like, and oh, another thing I was gonna say too. Like I've been seeing a lot of like Al's wanting this album. And if we would have got this album like 8 months ago when people asked for it, I feel like it wouldn't have been the best opportunity for it. Like the longer he waits, to put this album out, the more shit that happens. Like the more people say shit, something pop up on the internet. It's a new lawsuit or some dumb shit. So the more shit that happens, it's piling up for this nigga. And this nigga, we know this nigga Drake with ammunition when he fucking get ammunition or he hears shit, that nigga turns that shit into bars, into songs, into quotes. Like all y'all doing is making it worse. Y'all just giving him more shit to rap about. So I want this nigga to take his time, let the narrative stack up, and then he gonna shoot, and that's just gonna be crazy. Kitty, I don't know if you heard the snippets, how you feel about it.
Yeah, it's making me real excited. Just to go off what y'all were saying, like it is just giving him more ammunition, and like I just really want him to get on and just talk crazy to like everybody. Like that's just what I'm just waiting for. It's just interesting to see since he was talking about the label also like how far he's really gonna go with what he has to say. So I'm just really interested to see what he says. I do want him to take his time. I do want him to I really wish I really hope he can get up out of the label. That's what I want. I don't want Iceman to be under UMG like at all. So I'm just really interested to see how all of this plays out.
That shit is gonna do crazy numbers first week. All them fucking executives about to get $30,000 bonus and all
Ah,
this
they don't
bullshit.
deserve
Yeah,
it.
like
They don't
yeah.
deserve it. They don't need it at all.
Nah, that's facts. I'd rather him give that project somewhere else.
And Blue, I wanted to add on too, like what you were saying. Not to interrupt you, Kitty. Um, I think that's what they scared of too. Like what they fear, like all this Arsenal Drake done, then consume over these 2 years, all these stupid ass lawsuits. Everybody really showing their hand, and they know Drake the one that's not gonna sugarcoat shit. Even though they be talking, about, oh he sneaked this and again. Yep, bro. Y'all know who he talking about. That's not a sneak this, bro. He not shine up. First of all, Drake been through the most rap beefs through shit any rapper for real. So why is he shying away from anybody or like sneak this anybody? He gonna say what it is. So I think that's what they really fear. Like all this stuff that he know and everything that's been going on, they knowing he about to put it all in this album. So
Nah,
yeah,
that's
man.
fact. That's. I mean, that's exactly what you said. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Well, who the fuck he sneak this? And nigga, y'all called him a pedophile. Y'all already did the 20v1. What the fuck he scared of? Y'all already did the fucking worst. And I was talking to Kitty. Like, I agree with that shit. Like, they don't want this nigga to do this shit. Like, they don't. That's why they keep telling everybody else to talk about the beef, but him. They don't want Drake to talk about it because they know if he get to talk about it, he get to rapping about it, he get to putting this shit together. This shit's gonna be on the timeline. People gonna start putting the pieces together like, damn, y'all did do that weird ass shit to Drake. That's why they want him to shut the fuck up. They don't want him to say shit because he gonna start painting the picture clear. Even in a snippet, he said like, hey, they had to latch on to each other to bring me down, like shit like that. Like he gonna really make y'all look fucking weird, and y'all don't want him to make y'all look weird. But it's too late. It's gonna happen regardless.
Like you said, they don't want to hear that, but y'all really do want to hear this, bro. I don't know what's with all the fake like. It's been 2 years. Bro, Drake ain't even said y'all are catching snippets, bro. It's not like Drake is going on these podcasts saying like talking about it or anything like that. Y'all are doing all the talking, bro. Y'all are making everything about Kendrick and Drake and shit like that. And like you said, he ain't dropped a solo project since 2023, bro. It's 2026. Y'all been talking about it. So yes, y'all want J. Cole to speak, about his perspective. So why y'all want Drake to do it? Cause y'all know Drake gonna really tell it all, bro.
You gonna
Like,
really spin y'all gonna look crazy, and then it's gonna be new narratives. And again, like I can see if it's been 2 years, like after the Hot Part Six dropped, nothing else happened. It's been all types of shit. Like every fucking day is some new shit. Like y'all been still on this nigga bumper since 2024. If I was Drake, every time I wake up and grab my phone, I'll go in the studio. Cause like y'all niggas just it's some new shit every day. I
facts.
can't I
Shit,
can't get
Palin.
over shit if I'm still in it. You know what I mean? Like I'm still dealing with this shit.
That's what they don't understand. Like y'all you not Drake, bro. Like how you talking about get over? He the one that's dealing with this shit, man. He the one that, like you said, every time I pick up my phone, all right, bet 40, where you at, boy? Where you at, man? I got some new arsenal, bro. Like, come on, man.
That's facts. That's fact. And then like we was talking about like what Kendrick gonna do for his next album. Like I don't know where that nigga finds that motivation. Like I can see the motivation from Drake. I can see where you about to go with this album. I can see you pulling this motivation and really snapping. For the other nigga, and even Cole, like without him going into the beef, I can see him showing like, no, my last album, I don't care about the beef. I'm just gonna show y'all I'm the best with this pen shit, the best when it comes to this hip hop shit. And that's his motivation and putting together a solid hip hop album for the hip hop fans. What the fuck is Kendrick motivation, nigga? You're not motivated to prove you the best. You could have did that. You dropped GNX. You're not motivated to do shit. You just gonna try to pander and play the numbers game and try to make hit records and shit, but you can't. You know what I mean? Like you don't have no motivation to get you to the next level. And Drake is the worst nigga to be motivated. It's like when that nigga is motivated, this nigga be snapping like on Scary Edition for all the dogs when he said he wrote them songs in 5 days or some shit. Like that shit is crazy. Like so, just imagine, like just imagine what this nigga been sitting on. And I wouldn't be surprised if them snippets don't even make it because he got so much fucking music. Like I feel like we gonna start getting them snippets like after the album. Like them songs just gonna start leaking. You know how that shit just be appearing on the TL after the album release. We might start getting a whole era of Iceman leaks and shit because I feel like that nigga just putting that shit together. So.
I just want
Well,
to say,
Them,
I just wanted to say, like, I really think it's finna be some shit because they was in the Bahamas for a while. They was really out there catching the vibe. So whatever energy was out in the Bahamas, I'm really interested to see what was going on because they was out there for a while. They was really
for
cooking out there.
for 2 months, like for 2 months, that nigga said on fucking what's that, the stream he did with Benda Don, that he was gonna go on a one more recording trip. That nigga just came back. We posted that shit on the Night Owls TL. He just came back to Toronto. That nigga been in Bahamas. When the fuck that stream was? Whenever that shit was like a month and a half ago when he did that stream with Ben. So that nigga's been out there for 2 months, just
Was out
locked
there
in.
too. He was out there for a while before that also. So
Yeah, yeah.
they've been going
right.
back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
And they really just, I feel like they out there, they relaxing, they was taking a break from everything, and they was locked the fuck in. Like Naomi Sharon was out there, Arab, his whole team was out there. So I know they was out there locked the fuck in. I'm sure that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like any day now, any fucking Thursday, we gonna see a fucking story from this nigga that say be here at 8 p.m. and it's gonna be episode 4. I feel like any day, February or March. I thought it was gonna be a while because I thought, honestly, I thought J. Cole album was gonna like make such a big wave that everybody was gonna be talking about it for a long, long time because how good it is. But I forgot, people don't really care about hip hop. They just cap. They don't care. So they're not really even talking about J. Cole shit. But it's not because of lack of quality. It's because they don't really care. So I think it's wide open now for Drake to drop, unless Nicki drops some shit. But she going through some whole other shit. So I don't know. I feel like any day
Hey,
now
no,
we getting close.
yeah, I agree, Blue. I swear, I'm thinking, you know, J. Cole wave is gonna last a little longer. You know what I'm saying? So shit, Drake, it is wide open. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
see they saying Future, might drop or whatever, but it's like, man,
Nah, hell
Future can't
no.
do it. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you, my boy. Like the way I see this shit, niggas, the game changed. Like music, the way that we consume everything is changed. Like this whole beef changed everything, bro. I don't know, but the views on music, the way people take music again is different now. It's not the same way as it was 2 years ago. This whole beef just changed the way shit look, the way shit go. You know what I'm saying? So J. Cole, no matter how niggas did it, he dropped a solid project. And out the three of them niggas, no matter how you want to take it, I mean, like, it's only we just gotta be real with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Out of three of these niggas, to me, the way I see that shit, Kenny's definitely at the bottom of all that shit going on. Because at least you can sit down, you can listen to a J. Cole album. You feel me? Because after this shit, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna fuck around and listen to this shit. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, like, I still feel as if, like, I fuck with Cole, my nigga. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna listen to it regardless. I was gonna listen to it regardless. I heard snippets, I just didn't listen to the album yet. So when I do listen to it, it's gonna be a sit down session, you know what I mean? Just me and the fucking music. And that's just when I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna sit down, roll one up, and I'm gonna fucking do that, and I'm gonna fucking
Nah,
lock in with that.
that's
nah.
how I feel, bro. Like about Cole, like I don't got no like Cole did what he did, bro. Like, all right, whatever, bro. Because it's not like I was just heavy Cole, Cole fan, but I like Cole though, and Cole is talented. He make good music, got good features and stuff like that. His music just don't stick to me like Drake does. You know what I'm saying? But
Shit.
yeah, bro, Kendrick never like was never better than Cole. None of that shit, bro. Like, so
Yeah, so like, yeah, Kendrick was always like, I don't know. That's why to me, I just don't know what the fuck it was. I guess some niggas just fuck with it, whatever the fuck. I don't know what niggas see and what the music that's going on, what's going on. It's just not for me. You know what I mean? I can fuck with Cole, I can fuck with Drake. Niggas is like soundtracks to my life type shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, them niggas got me do mad shit type shit in real time. So like for me, that's just how that shit go with me,
Yeah,
bro.
I
it
wanted
ain't,
to tell Gold Blood, if you're gonna listen to it, when you listen to heck, I think I love her again, man. The way that he just talks about hip hop in that song is just freaking beautiful. And the little subtle details that he said about the beef in that song or whatever, I think it really does it justice. So I know Common will be absolutely proud on the way that he flipped I used to love her on that one.
that's such a great song to point out. This man has a whole song on his album dedicated to his love for hip hop, but somehow we're overshadowing that. We're overshadowing all this elite. Again, we've been in the trenches for these with these people for 2 years. We've been arguing all this weird hip hop shit. How hip hop is so important, and Drake is a culture vulture. This man J. Cole gave us a great hip hop album, and y'all just bitching about it. Again, y'all don't really care about this shit for real. Y'all don't. Y'all really
no, they
just
don't care. They don't really care about this shit, but like. they care about Drake, bro. Like at the end of the day, man, everybody we all waiting on Drake, bro. Like you have your people, other people you listen to. It's like everybody waiting on Drake. To be real,
That's facts.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. They only they only care, they only care about Drake. That and to be fair, Drake is what has fed the damn industry for the last 2 years. It has been his name. And when he drops Iceman, I want him to be able to say that. Say that with your head up. You fed the whole entertainment industry, period. From Hollywood to the music. You, your one person self, your name fed the whole industry. One man for 2+ years, period.
No cap.
And it's so crazy because it don't seem like it's about to stop anytime soon. It still seems like he's about to run this shit for the next 10 years or 20 years, whenever he decides to.
Like niggas just living in the shit. Like niggas is living in like history type shit. Like I said, for me, Drake been a legend for like over 10 years. Like this nigga been a legend to me, my nigga. Like this nigga has been a legend for over 10 years in my eyes. So to me, like this shit is just crazy, and he just building upon that legacy that that he's done. Like bro, look back at the beef. Look back at the Iceman part 1, 2, 3. Look at the imagery, the shit that's going. Like just look at the creativity that was going on for nigga that was about to retire and leave y'all niggas in peace. And y'all, like, you get what I'm saying? Like a nigga that's about to retire and leave y'all niggas in peace, about to. Now I mean, now all you hear is Drake, and it's not even all these niggas care about. All these niggas that we used to listen to, all these hip hop heads, so called journalists. These niggas don't care about the sport, my nigga. These niggas care about the headlines. What are we gonna put out here to make niggas click, view, and press this shit? That's what they care about. So when you hear a nigga like Joe Budden, you can't tell me about music when you didn't produce that kind of music. You trying to tell me about, you trying to give me your perspective. You're just a fan, my nigga, just like anybody else. You're trying to tell me your perspective on music. So why couldn't you do that when you was popping, or when you had, why couldn't you put that same motivation of all this mouth you got for a nigga, like all this how you judging niggas music, all the shit you saying about nigga? Why couldn't you do that about your own self, nigga? Why couldn't you put yourself to the top? Because you just don't got it, my nigga. And niggas just don't understand. Like, bro, this nigga Drake has been putting in work for years, a quality product, my nigga. It's like you guys like trapping on the block, my nigga. You got the best work on the block. Niggas is not gonna fuck with the other shit. You got the best shit that's popping out here. You feel me? Like the fiends gonna come to you. I'm just putting that in joke terms, but you understand what I'm saying. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like niggas out
no, that's
here,
a fact.
niggas out here putting in work, and that's just all it was. And it's not niggas ain't. It's no gimmicks. It's no niggas was in the fucking trap. Niggas was putting in work night, day by day, brick by brick. Niggas was doing this shit, my nigga, for years.
I,
Street teams, promos, all this shit for years and years and years of building and working on building a fan base on some shit that to get to where they at. You feel what I'm saying? So when you come in, you try to put a gimmick, you trying to fool everybody. You try to do a puppet trick. I mean, pull a rabbit out the hat. I mean, to fool the world, you can't fool everybody, my nigga. You can't fool
no, that's
everybody.
fact.
You can fool the
Hey,
people that's unaware.
go,
But you
but
got
not to cut you off because you made me think of
now go
something.
ahead.
When you said about the gimmicks, how do y'all feel about what J Cole doing when he riding around in a Civic and
Oh, I'm
singing?
so glad you brought that up. Because I was just seeing it. He was on his live or whatever, but he had to shut it down because people didn't understand that they. I guess they had blocked the nigga in or whatever, and he steady telling them, "I'm finna come. Y'all gotta get the walking," but didn't nobody want to walk because they ain't want to miss nothing, which I understand. But I freaking love that. Like I'm already getting my money together. Like I went to go see J Cole before or whatever. But I'm already getting my money ready out of my savings or something to go and see him again for this tour because I just think that it was a phenomenal album. I love the fact that he's going back to what he did when he first came out, like actually being out there with the people. I love the fact that he's selling these CDs out his trunk. You know, he put that new engine in that Honda Accord or whatever. I love the fact that he's like boots to the ground with his fans or whatever. Period.
All right, Tracy, don't kill me. But I just thought I ain't gonna lie. I just thought that was like a little like performative. A little. I mean, it's cool, but I'm like, I don't know,
What
man.
you mean,
Like,
the riding around in a Civic? What you
yeah,
mean
it's
by that?
like, all right, J Cole, bro. Like, Cause Drake,
J.
you know,
Cole
Drake
though.
did that.
That's J. Cole. That
It
is really that's all J. Cole. Like since he has came out,
it
he's
is it
always
is.
done stuff like the nigga with okay, so for Forest Hills Drive, the nigga was actually going to people's houses. He did not know, like literally going to these people's houses
Yeah, no, I'm
inside
saying
the
that
house
like
to like
that
let
J
them
Cole.
listen, meeting them for
No,
lunch and stuff. So he's always been like that.
no, that is true. That is true. I mean, but that's like earlier J Cole. I feel like with the fall off, like him now, like I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying what I'm saying is right. It just to me, I'm like J Cole. I'm like that's a little performative. Like
But do
I
you
don't
think
know.
that he's retiring? Cause I don't.
No, hell, I don't. I don't
I
either.
100% think you retiring.
Is that my boy
Oh,
July?
oh, it is. What up, though?
Oh, what up, though?
Yo, yo. What
All right,
up?
go
What
ahead, go
up?
Oh,
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
oh yeah. What up, though, Night Owls, man? First space. Glad to be here. I'm a little late, you know what I'm saying? But they got to get cut. It's my birthday weekend type shit. But it's Night Owls tonight, you feel what I'm saying? Night Owls tomorrow. And then the next day, and the next day, and the next day. You feel what I'm saying? But, what we talking about? I don't want to come in and just change the subject. What
No,
we
because you
in
was like,
talking
you
about?
felt like he retired. Well, Tracy said, do I feel like he retired? I
Nah,
said, I don't.
oh yeah, he's retiring 100%. He don't want
See,
nothing,
and that make
no
it
more
more
to
even
do with the music
performative and
business.
cringe to me. Like that make it more like, right? Like,
He
come
don't he
on.
don't want nothing more to do with this music industry, bro. He want to bow out.
But he don't
I
have
mean,
to.
don't
That's the
get.
thing. He could just, you could still be creative and make music. Why niggas gotta go like that Jay-Z fake retirement route? Like you're here to make music, Cole. Like you've been making music since you was a kid, bro. Like this
But
obviously your love. So why are you in
you gotta
like?
look at it like this, though, bro. Him apologizing, that really did a number to him. Like that really did a number to his career, bro. Like that's damn near career suicide. But it's cold at the end of the day. And motherfuckers gonna tune in and listen to what Cole say. I listened to the album about 4 times. It's a definitely a good hip hop album. You know what I'm saying? And you don't see a lot of you don't see a lot of people talking about it. I mean, like, hip hop, traditional hip hop media. Like, where's the? I thought hip hop was back. Why ain't nobody really speaking on this? But the fans really I see. You know what I'm saying?
Cause that always been fake, bro. That's always been a fake narrative, bro. Like this, what I feel. I feel like J. Cole is exactly where he's been. Like he's already cemented. Like he's J. Cole, bro. Like you said, people gonna tap in, listen to Cole, but he never was going to get any higher than this. What I feel. I don't think he was gonna get any higher than where he's at or any lower. You know what I'm saying? The media it's always been like a Drake media anyway. Like when Cole drops on, yeah,
I mean, he
people.
wasn't he wasn't gonna go lower. I mean, but higher. He really. I mean, 2014 Forest Hill Drive really put him in that upper echelon of where he is now, legendary god tier. You know what I'm saying, with the Drakes and the, you feel me? But the only thing that would have got him higher is the thing that Kendrick tried to do, and he had to cheat. He had to cheat to even compete.
I don't even think he hurt like this. This what I feel. I don't feel like either one of them went any higher. I don't feel like Kendrick went any higher. The media is gonna make people try to force people to believe that, but
Shit,
we don't see.
Drake definitely.
No,
They done
Drake
made
did.
Drake bigger than what he was, like, what he been
You
doing,
you said
and with and
all right.
with
Say
Cole,
it again.
Cole would have really, because everybody always, not to cut you off, brother, I apologize, but people already thought Cole was the second best rapper in the game, or the second best out of the, quote unquote big three. Everybody already had Cole at number two. I mean, him battling Kendrick was more for the, for the sport, and this is a combat sport. You feel me? A combat and a contact sport. You got to get in the ring, bro. And he's in the ring now, but it's like you walking out the door, which I, all right, whatever. But I think you're right. It wasn't gonna make him no higher. But I feel like if he was gonna go higher, that would have been a whole Drake and Kendrick thing. No, a Drake and Cole thing. And I don't think we ever would have got that. So I think
Yeah.
you're 100% right about him not being, going higher or lower. But as far as this album goes, like, I think he delivered on what he said he was going to deliver. A nice, solid hip hop album, a nice body of work. My personal opinion, it ain't as cohesive as the other albums. I feel like there's no story here in this album. Like, and I don't mean a storytelling song. I mean, you know how we get it, and I'm not necessarily comparing him to Drake as far as how to make albums. But when we get a Drake album, there's a story, there's a theme, there's a line that we're following, a storyline, a path, Okay, well, what happened this year that got to do with the goat? Oh, he got a son that he ain't tell us about, and Pusha T exposed that. Okay, how Drake feel about that? Let's see how he feel about it. And it's always been like that throughout his career. And 2014 Forest Hills Drive to me is Cole's best body of work, his most cohesive body of work. And I feel like this album really showed niggas that Cole is forever gonna be the greatest lyricist, top lyricist, can't be fucked with. But I
Yeah.
think the boy retiring, man.
Wait, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, July. So you don't think because I disagree with the cohesiveness. I think the whole album is just related to just that. I think Cold Blood or Blue said it earlier today. I think it's just related to hip hop. Like I'm just gonna give you my favorite hip hop. Like this is a love song to hip hop and Fayetteville or whatever. Like the hometown
I
hero.
agree. I agree with you. I mean, as far as the cohesiveness, I really feel like this was a random grouping of good ass, dope ass hip hop tracks. I don't feel like this album
I
is like
seen other people say that too, though.
he spoke about the beef with Kendrick and him bowing out very very briefly, very briefly. But to me, this feel like a cohesive grouping of just dope ass hip hop tracks, and him like giving his nods to different old school legendary hip hop tracks. Like I think that's dope as fuck. But what I mean by like, I meant like as far as like when you listen to an artist, like me personally, if I'm gonna listen to an artist, I just don't. I need to hear concepts. I like conceptual albums. Me personally, I need to hear some type of. I need to hear this shit. What make you tick? Why you feel like this? What's going on with this? Like how you feel here? Do you regret making this decision on stage? I need to know the reasons why. And I want you to put that in the music. And he did. But maybe it's not as much as I may have liked, and that's okay too. But I really think this was a dope ass hip hop album. And I think a lot of the traditional hip hop media is not giving it the flowers that it necessarily deserves for Cole's last album. But we all waiting on Nice Man.
Yeah.
Okay, so can we talk
Mhm.
about that for a minute? So you say that hip hop media is not giving it the attention, and I do agree. But can we all agree to the fact that hip hop media is not doing that because hip hop media is fake? I think it's a lot of smoke and industry.
Hell yeah.
Smoke and
Hell
mirrors. I
yeah.
mean, like to me, and I'm not gonna lie, like
I agree with you
somebody
100%.
who who gets up and work every day, right? Everybody you get up, you're working, and for me, it just seems like it's the industry is just straight up broke. I don't know if you all have been noticing that, but it's like the industry. I mean, they say, okay, we got deals over here, we got deals over here. I'm looking at interviews from people, you know what I'm saying, that's sort of like in the industry and they breaking numbers down and the stuff is not mathing or whatever. I think it's a lot of smoke and mirrors. I think people are out here trying to see how it is to get on or whatever. That failed rapper podcaster, his shit is going down the tubes or whatever. People can say what they want to say. They can call him the pod father, but I think that's a lot of bullshit. I think he ain't been doing good since basically Rory and Maul left, period, point blank. The people that he got on that podcast is just trash. Every last one of them, starting with Mark Lamont Hill, that lady ish, whoever the other light-skinned boy, all of them are trash. He doesn't have good chemistry since it was him, Rory, and Maul. And I'll be the first to say, I think that even for Rory and Maul, I don't know about that Netflix deal. I'm not going to Netflix to look at no damn podcast or whatever. I'm going there to look at my shows that I watch, but not podcasts. So I don't know if that was a really good move. But looking at some of these people doing these interviews, like Justin Hunt, Mark Rothman, all of these failed journalists, failed rappers, I think they're out here trying to collect a check. Who's gonna let them collect the check? is Drake in the headline, period, point blank. So that's pretty much where they all moved, you know what I'm saying, moved their integrity too. So no, they're not going to discuss J. Cole or whatever because that's real journalism. They're going to wait till Iceman drop and then they're probably going to be talking shit about that or whatever for clicks and views because now we know that they're just going to be flat out lying at this point. Drake could have did this, Drake could have did that. Drake couldn't have did nothing but drop the album and just give them more views or whatever and a little bit more time. I think in a couple of months or whatever, maybe even a year or so, I think that a lot of these podcasts is just not going to even be here because it don't even feel the
I
same
agree.
like it did 2 years ago. So
I can see that. I can see
And,
that.
and I like and I like to think the new media is really starting to really take place. Like Portia, we getting in. Club Paradise Space is really, what I'm saying, a good place where people like to come and get hip hop information. Fucking Night Owls, we here now. You know what I'm saying? Who else I missing? CC. TikTok Owls. Like I feel like a lot of the new media that's really been like real consistent for these last 2 years, a year and a half. Like I really think they're starting to overshadow the legacy media, like the Rory Amal shit. Like that's starting to really grow the legs that I'm probably thinking they envision it to have. It's really starting to grow legs with them being on Netflix and really starting to see a lot of independent people or independent like groups and making their own media. And we're tuning into them because guess what? We're getting unbiased, unfettered. We getting non-bullshit. Like we getting the truth. We getting the news as it comes. And people will let you know if that's their personal opinion, not hiding what they saying behind them getting paid behind closed doors or them receiving monetary favors and shit like that. Like, man, we ain't got time to do that shit. We need to bring hip hop media back to where it originally was, like the real shit. You feel me? And I agree 100% on what you said.
No, that's
I don't
facts.
think a lot of these motherfuckers gonna be here for now. That's why that new show with motherfucking what's dog name used to be on the New York radio. I never forgot his name already. What's dog name?
The
Old
Ebro
nigga.
nigga.
Ebro. Yeah. See, I forgot the nigga already. Like niggas ain't really checking for Ebro. That one Drake hating ass podcast got canceled. We don't even hear from them no more. We don't hear from Zach and B. Lou. We don't hear from Screwface Diddy. None of these people who was supposed to be quote unquote prominent media people and influencers during the beef that everybody was running to because they had flashy clickbaited type, covers and shit. Now where they at? They're not pulling in these numbers. They're not pulling in no new viewers. These niggas still hanging on a Drake hate and big old 2026. Like this nigga ain't just broke another record for now his new peak of monthly listeners, and all that shit gonna do is just go up an Iceman drop. Like all y'all did was made the boy bigger. All y'all did was
Yeah,
made
that's
him
the
big,
main
and
shit.
that's crazy,
That's
bro.
facts.
Because
I
how do
don't mean
y'all
to cut
make
you
a
off.
nigga who been running the game for the last 16 years and bigger? Like, how y'all fuck that up? How y'all drop that ball? How y'all fumble that?
That shit crazy.
So
Kitty,
Yeah,
Kitty.
I agree with you,
I
man.
I think
believe
Kitty
it.
had muted. Kitty, you had you wanted to add something?
Now, I just want to say with like the like traditional media, I want people to pay attention to how they highlight and hype all these weak ass albums and be acting like all these niggas be making great music and making great albums and all that shit and then expect Drake to walk on water. Like like we have to like pay attention to those type of things. Like they're not serious. They can't be serious.
It's a lot of expectations that they hold on fucking Drake that they don't hold on other people. ASAP Rocky just dropped some dog shit, and they trying to act like it's album of the year. Like, but when with Drake, he's gonna drop. It's gonna be a time step on that bitch. It's gonna be a hit record. It's gonna be some rapping. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It sounds like the same Drake. Fuck out of here, man. Like, we not trying to hear that. That's why we ignore them niggas because y'all say the short shit is good, but the shit that actually somebody took their time to cook up, y'all don't want to hear. So that shit is biased.
Just
Iceman, I
hey,
see.
just like that.
Apparently,
Oh, go ahead.
apparently, 5 a.m. in Toronto sounds the same as passion fruit. But I digress.
Right.
They just
Never,
be
what you was gonna
yapping,
say?
bro. Just like they come back. This nigga Joe Budden, he was talking about some sexy songs. What I'm gonna do now? Blah blah blah. Fast forward, then they say, man, that sound like album of the year, man. This like we know, goofy ass boy. Like, come on, man.
Bro, that really kills me when a K-Bot say that dumbass shit. Oh, all Drake music sound the same. This is literally one of the most diverse artists that ever come to music history.
Bro, that's all they talk about. Why he want to sound like this? Why he talking British? Why he Mexican? Bro, but he sound the same. Like, all right, man.
Do we
Shit, they
ever
gonna fuck
hear them?
around.
I'm sorry, July. I just
No,
want to
no,
say,
you good, you good, go ahead.
do we ever hear them critique any other artist the way that they critique
No,
Drake? They don't give
not at all.
any constructive criticism for
Facts.
anybody else, and that's why we keep getting these weak ass albums. That's all I'm saying. Like, y'all are supposed to be the old heads. Y'all are supposed to be the ones to move the needle and push the culture forward, and y'all aren't even doing y'all job.
That's the thing though. Like it all comes down to like realness and authentic. Like you feel me? You gotta be authentic with it. You can't expect a nigga that tried to do a certain career and failed in that career to have the same passion when he fall back to some other shit that well he wasn't even never meant to be doing. A nigga now nigga podcasting. Nigga now you just automatically podcasting because your rap shit wasn't working. Like, bro, you can't take niggas like that serious. You get what I'm saying? It's not even your main goal, my nigga. So of course you're gonna take the money before you put the real shit out there. You feel me? Because this not even what you wanted to do. You all about a check, but you failed in the other career field. So now you doing this shit to get your money. You get what I'm saying? So you're gonna say what you
That
gotta
makes
say
sense.
for niggas to
Hey,
click your
y'all
shit.
heard what Drake said? I'm the only nigga still known for the music. I swear. Fuck them niggas this year.
Real shit. Real shit. And that's just what it comes down to, my nigga. That's what's going on. And that's what we seeing. It's just like, yo, and when you really realize business or you know business, or you're not just looking from the outside, because like, look, I'm putting it in a different perspective, right? As a club owner, let's say I own a club, right? If I own the club, I don't look at it as you when you come to the club. When you come to the club, I'm coming to the club, come party. You feel me? I'm gonna come get a bottle. I'm gonna come do this. I'm gonna come do that. As a club owner, I don't give a fuck about the party like that. What I care about is what that door making, who buying bottles at the bar, who doing this, who doing that. You feel me? So while everybody else partying and enjoying themselves, having the time of their life, the club owner is looking at every mathematical, like what you got to pay for, what you got, how much money is coming in, what the bar making. He's worried about everything else. You get what I'm saying? That's how you gotta look at these failed niggas that's out here. That's they looking at business. Don't look at it as they're not looking at it as passion and real shit and what's real and what I'm gonna tell you the truth. They're looking at it as a business, my nigga. How we gonna get more money in here? All right, so boom. Oh, Drake name is what's what. All right, so if I say ASAP Rocky, I only get 20,000 views. When I say Drake, I get 80,000. So guess what I'm gonna do? Anything with Drake, I'm gonna put Drake in there. You get what I'm saying? If Drake don't got nothing to do with it, I'm gonna find a way to make this nigga name in there some type of way. Cause that's how I get my money. That's how I get my views. Any news that drop with Drake, that's just gonna put money in my pocket. So that's just how I'm looking at it. So
It
you have
don't
to
even
look
gotta
at
be
these people the
news
same
that
way.
drop. Go
You
Blay. It
feel
don't
me?
even gotta be news, bro. It's like Shannon Sharp be doing interviews with niggas that ain't got nothing to do with no music, no nothing, bro. And he bring Drake up. It's like you said, like they knowing if I say such and such, I'm gonna get this many views. But if I say Drake, oh no, this about to hit all the blogs and So yeah, bro. I don't know, man. It just they knowing that's what get the views, the money, so they gonna do it, bro. Knowing damn well y'all listen to Drake 24/7 like we do, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Iceman, I see you joined in. What's good, my boy? Did you want
Yeah, what's
to
up, Blue?
add
Yeah,
something
no,
to it?
yeah, I just wanna add real quick to what July said. I was looking at Screw Diddy's last video, bro. The fall off from that dude needs to be like published, put in the loop,
Facts.
because even if you look at I was mostly looking at the comments. Like if you look at the comments, they're all dragging him. They're like, bro, like we get it. This is how you eat. Like if you don't talk about Drake, you get no views. And like he went from because post beef, and when his views were like they were pretty decent, but now it's like almost like sad. I'm like, God damn, bro, your fall off is fucking crazy. But you chose a side, man. You made your bed, now you got to sleep in it.
Because people
I
actually
mean,
thought that was gonna last, but it's so crazy, bro. They literally thought that that was gonna last. Like the hate for Drake was gonna last, bro. It was people that realized, like, oh man, I'm a nerd, bro. Like I can get some clout, a little clout, or a name off Twitter, bro. That's why you got niggas like Bugsby and all these goofy ass, like, bro. These niggas real nerds, real dorks, bro. Like, so they just try to capitalize off that, and you see they still trying to squeeze the
Real
last little
pedos
bit of.
too.
You
Real,
said,
real pedos
oh
too.
yeah, got cases on him and shit like that. So yeah, bro, and now he's stuck because you was a heavy Drake fan too. You know what I'm saying? You liked all of them. I mean, I guess, But it's like you start doing too much, and yeah, man, that shit bit them in the ass,
I,
bit a
I,
lot of them in the
I,
ass, cause that
I,
shit over, bro. Everybody love Drake for real, bro.
I
Let's
feel
keep
like
it.
these niggas, like you just said, bro. I feel like these niggas, they like how you said that the J. Cole shit riding around in the Civics like performative. I feel like these niggas wish they could be like that. Like that's just J. Cole. He just authentically him. But everybody try to act like that they're this hip hop fucking purist and shit. So when we look at J. Cole kind of doing shit like that, it kind of look performative. But that's really just how that nigga is for real. Like these other niggas act like they're them, but they really don't fucking love this shit like he do. They really listening to fucking other shit and trying to portray this fucking hip hop image to us. Shit, like J. Cole is Cole. Somebody say like Cole is a nigga that y'all think Kendrick is, and that's fucking facts. Like this nigga's authentically him. Like we don't question shit when we looking at Drake or Cole. When we look at Kendrick direction, we don't know who the fuck this nigga is. We don't know if you a crip. We don't know if you a philanthropist. We don't know what the fuck you doing. Like everybody else is authentic. These everybody on that side is just it seems fake and generic, bro. So I feel that. I feel that 100%.
And to piggyback off of that, that's facts right there. Listening to J. Cole podcast he did, I think about a year or so ago, he says that that's what they came up with, you know what I'm saying? Because again, you got to realize that J. Cole, when you listen to these stories about him and Eve, especially his manager or whatever, J. Cole will just be sitting up here, doing music or whatever, playing basketball, and then like they get in the car and he his tape is in there and it's just rapping in the front. Eve like, oh, who is this or whatever? Oh yeah, that's me. And it was like at that point, he was like, this nigga is super nice. Like whatever he did at that point, he made the decision. Like, I gotta try to help him, you know what I'm saying, to get his music out here. That's why I love Truth, Trader Truth in the Bees of off Mightily Later, because J. Cole actually says that like if it was not for Eve, he would just be holding on to all of this music on his own or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you say he's riding around like in the Honda or whatever, that was something that they did a long time ago when it was first coming in. Like they felt, okay, how am I going to get my music out here? Okay, let's go hit these colleges or whatever. It's videos of them, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube now. Okay, here go for $1, here go for $1. People listening to it, like him standing out there while people go pay the dollar, go in the car, listen to it. It was like, oh, this is nice or whatever. So that type of stuff right there, I feel like he just going back to basics or whatever, and sort of like putting the hip hop too. Cause me, I'm a person that I feel like these artists that we love, no matter who it is, whether it's, Drake, Cole, Future, or whoever, these artists that you love, I feel like we need to sort of get back to like something tangible with them, as far as like the vinyls, the CDs, or something that we know that they can get money off of. Because I promise, streaming just does not make sense to me. I can't tell how these artists are eating off of streams when they saying that it's all in a bucket and Drake got to make the most money to feed everybody on the label. Like that's just the silliest thing to me. So I'm all for if it can get back tangible. That goes for like Kanye, what Kanye did a couple of years ago with making people buy that device in order to get his album. I'm all for that, going putting it directly in the fans' hands. I think that that'll be a good thing to get back to.
How geeked was you when he announced Friday Night Lights was on streaming services?
I was too geek because actually that was the album. So I came with J. Cole because I wasn't a fan of Jay-Z. And I did not like that workout song when I heard it, because that was like a rip off of Paula Abdul. If you all know who she is, I think you all may know her from The Voice. But Paula Abdul was like a choreographer for Janet Jackson, and she was a singer back in like the early 90s. So I was like, who is this boy or whatever doing this damn Paula Abdul? I'm like, and he from Jay-Z. I'm like, no, thank you. So it was actually, I was listening to Drake or whatever, Drake Pandora station for all of Drake's songs. And you know how it would play like people similar to Drake. And the song workout came on, and I was busy doing something, and I couldn't get to like skip it, so I had to sit there and listen to it. And then I'm listening to it and I'm hearing J. Cole. Like J. Cole said this one bar that I just thought was so clever and funny. When he said they want to like Captain Save a Hole, but I'm just not that heroic. I thought that was like the funniest and craziest and illest bar that I had heard. So I was like, damn, he was really rapping in this song, you know what I'm saying, that I don't like. So that prompted me to go back to all of his mixtapes. And I think that he was coming out with the sideline story. So Friday Night Lights was the album that, man, had that been J. Cole's first album, I think he would have skyrocketed too, just like Drake, because Friday Night Lights
I
is
mean, that's
just
what put him on the map.
amazing.
You know that. But that's what put him on the map. Soon as Friday Night Light hits, it took just like how Drake had it so far gone, and that shit caught wildfire. I was the same in Friday Night Lights
It
because
really
when
was.
they was underground, go ahead.
You didn't like warm up?
Hell yeah, I love
Yeah,
the warm up.
I
Friday
love warm
Friday
up
Night
too.
Lights just got a special place in my heart because I think at the time like I was like in and out of jail and shit like that. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like doing a lot of different shit at the time, man. Like I was really in my music shit heavy, and Cole was one of them niggas who it was Drake, Cole, Kendrick, Sean, and Wale who I was really like tapped into. You know what I'm saying at that time. So, but the warm up, Friday Night Lights, all that shit. I don't listen to all that shit. I fuck with all that. Cole is literally my number two behind Drake, like right behind him.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I got him number one though. Well, I got him as current number one because my top five, my top 10, it'll be old school like Pac, Cube, Scarface, just a lot of old DJ Quick. Like it's so
Yeah,
many other
man.
people that I got people in my like you are from the 90s. So
Hey,
yeah.
now Trace, let me ask you this. So let me ask
Mhm.
you this. Okay, so you got them in your top five. Do you feel like the music back then, nobody from the from the present, the music just not better, or like why you got them in your top five? Is like I
think
gotta
Jake,
I don't know.
I think it's really just J. Cole and Drake that for current. Like I like a lot of like the game. The game is in there, but he probably like 2000 Cent, Ja Rule and stuff like that. But currently, no, I don't like okay, you all like Future, right? I
No, I'm
like this.
saying overall, like, cause you say you got like the old school people in your top five.
Oh
Like, why
yeah,
Drake
yeah,
just
yeah.
don't make your overall top five?
Um, because because like how you all say that you grew up with Drake, you just went through all the stuff with Drake. Well, somebody like me with Pac, when I was a teen, Pac was like Pac was the person that you all may not know this, but back then you had the stereo systems where you had to buy tape, record it from the radio, catch it on the radio, or go out to the record stores and buy it. Pac, Ice Cube. Ice Cube, first of all, was the first person, like, you all probably don't know this, but did you all ever write down lyrics from listening from another rapper and then rapping it yourself? I did that with Ice Cube. I ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had an older brother and sister or whatever. So when I heard Ice Cube, I ain't the one, that song, like to this day, I still play that. I get chills or whatever. I wrote that song down so I can make sure that I knew those lyrics. The same with Pac, the same with MC Light. MC Light, Queen Latifah, Yo Yo, you know what I'm saying? Salt and Pepper, all of them is who I grew up with or whatever. So they're gonna always hold, you know what I'm saying, like those top 10. LL Cool J, you know what I'm saying? Just people from the 90s that I know of, like Wu-Tang Clan. Like it's so many people. Like today I was bumping, people may laugh or whatever, but I was bumping MC Hammer, Pumps in the Bumps. Like that shit went hard. I have like Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like it's so many dope
But see,
rappers.
that's how I feel like. Yeah, that's how I feel like. Not to cut you off, Trace.
Mhm,
That's how I feel like with like 50, because I grew up before Drake. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? Of course, it was like 50. Lauren Hill was like the first music. My mom and dad was like churchy people, so I was always like listening to church music. You know, Kurt Franklin and shit like that. But Lauren Hill was like the first. music I can remember like listening to that was like rap that wasn't church. So of course like she's my overall like one of my favorites. Oh, her 50, Kim, like Dipset, like that era. But like well, of course Wayne. But when I heard like Drake, it's like yeah, I like all my in my era of quote unquote old school music. He still jumped above them. You know what I'm saying? Because I still go back and listen to 50 for sure. Like I go back and listen to Dipset, Lauren Hill for sure. That's probably like I listen to her a lot. But yeah, but he still like trumped them. So that's why I
Okay,
was
so I
asking like,
get what
damn,
you're saying. So basically,
yeah,
you saying you going off of like, so when you put all your people together, you'll go off of skill or whatever. So
yeah,
have
and make the
Drake
best music.
made, so I get what you're saying. Have Drake made, so Drake ain't gonna never be above Tupac with me or whatever, because I feel like Drake is similar to Tupac as far as all the music that they can release. Like I feel like if Tupac his life had not been cut short, he's the type of rapper that Tupac was just dropping too much music or whatever. And a lot of people, they sleep on, Tupac, like his ear for production. Like a lot of people love all eyes on me or whatever. But low key, Me Against the World is a phenomenal music uh album for me for Tupac. Probably my favorite one out of all of them. So I get what you're saying. Like, you looked at Drake's skills, you look at the stuff that he can do that far surpasses those rappers that you had before him. I don't rate it like that for my top 10, you know what I'm saying? Or my probably like my top 20. Drake and J. Cole will be up there. That's why I call them, my current goats. Now, am I listening to Drake and J. Cole a lot more than my 90s hip hop playlist? Yeah, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when, I'm with, and I have a lot of different other type of music because I just don't listen to hip hop or whatever. I have my white people music. I grew up on Madonna and stuff. So I have like rock music, Led
No,
Zeppelin,
I feel you. I grew up
stuff
on
like
Simple
that.
Plan,
So
Justin Timberlake,
it's
this shit.
just a
We grew up.
wide range. It's just a wide range of, you know what I'm saying, like music. But for current goats, it'll just be Drake and J. Cole. So I do get what you're saying because he has a longer career than all of the people that would be in my top 10. His career is much longer because he's made more palatable music. He's made more, emotional music for people to relate to or whatever. I was listening to I can't remember the song that I was listening to, but it probably was some sexy songs for you because I've been listening to that a lot lately. But I was listening to a Drake song and it just popped in my head like, damn, this nigga, for Drake to even consider himself like in first person shooter when he was just like, it's just you and Cole, you and Cole, you and Cole, that shows you how humble Drake was because he clearly does not have to do that. Like, nigga, he humbled himself to even say that. And it's like listening to whatever song I was listening to, it dawned on me like this nigga is just beyond just any damn body. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you humbled yourself to like even be considered part of this fake big three, it just says more about Drake. Like when Drake came into hip hop, he came in, you know what I'm saying, as a student of the game. I heard somebody do an interview and said for Drake to get on, Drake was thinking about doing Christian music. If the other music wasn't gonna pop, he was gonna do some Christian music. So for somebody to like really be that eager to do, you know what I'm saying, what they're doing now and to excel at it, I think that Drake humbling himself or whatever to even be considered because he clearly just does not have to. He is literally the best. He has stood the test of time pretty much. Out of everybody that I can name in my playlist for the 90s, Drake has his career has far excelled past all of them. And he's
Nah,
still
that's
here.
facts. That's facts. That's 100. I agree 100%. Like Anel, you'll know what I'm finna say. What I mean when I say this. But like when I hear this nigga Drake talk, like I've been listening to a lot of rap the past couple of weeks, listening to J Cole and I've spent ASAP Rocky weird shit. Soon I heard them Drake leaks. It was just like I don't know. It just felt different. It just be like when I hear this nigga start talking and rapping, it's
It
like it's
gave
a
you
Yes, sir.
goosebumps,
yeah, it's
gang.
just a different shit. Yeah, it's like, bro, this that nigga. Like, yeah, it just shows the difference when this nigga, when this nigga, and I get that feeling with Cole too. Like, it's just certain people that really, exude this shit for real. So I agree with that 100%.
Like
Jay, what up? What up? Oh, hold on, let me get Jay.
like
I see you got
like
your hand up.
like bro, like it borderline pisses me off because I'm like, bro, I want the whole thing now. Like release the shit now. you know? Like
Nah, for real,
he's
for
just
real.
that good, bro. Like it's hard to explain.
That's facts.
Yeah,
Uh,
it is.
Jay, you had your hand. That was good, my boy.
Oh yeah, what up, gang? Just tapping in.
Jay.
I just had a quick question. Hey, you Tracy, you know I respect you to death, goddamn, but I be having questions, gang. And you talked about that top five, and then you
Mhm.
said, who ain't in it, who is in it, and why. And my question is only, and I shut the fuck up.
Mhm.
Um, what will put them in it? Like, do they have a chance, or is it just a biased opinion? Like they can't get in that top five. So
I
actually,
don't
did
even
you
know
ever
who
say
the
your top
top
five?
five. I don't even know who the top five would. I just know my top three, and it's just Pac, um, Ice Cube, and Scarface.
So
And
what would
Scarface
so
and
what would
Ice Cube is interchangeable, so either one could be two or three for me.
and I know how much you love J. Cole and I know how much you respect Drake. So I'm saying like what would Drake or J. Cole have to do to get into that top three? Like what like is it just like
Um,
stuck because you like age thing or are you saying that like or do you actually have criteria?
I think my criteria is just I how I grew up. Like Nas would be in there. It will be all about the
It's like an
feeling,
attachment,
and
like yeah.
it'll be about the feeling. And when I first heard these people, like when I first heard Nas, this little cause my ex-boyfriend was crazy about him. I'm like, who is this light-skinned nigga in this red talking about the world? Yeah, you know what? It will happen. It goes off of when I first heard them, like Wu-Tang Clan being a teenager, just listening. Oh my goodness, to the Wu, like my boyfriend hooked me up on that at the time. So it will really be about, all the stuff that sort of like inspired me when I rushed home from school to go watch Rap City. You
Right.
know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, so I feel like that with Bow Wow. Like
And that's like I said, that's nothing
Bow
but
Wow would be Bow Wow is
mm,
on my list. Bow Wow, that's why
that's
I said Bow Wow is a legend. People don't know Bow Wow is
super
literally a
no
legend.
well I always say Lil Bow Wow is a legend. Bow Wow he got a cut. He got some hits.
nah, he
Nah,
is legend too.
Bow
Chill
Wow,
out, Jay.
Bow Wow.
Bow
Bow Wow
Wow,
got some hits, but Lil
the
Bow Wow is a
full
legend
Bow Wow,
forever.
bro, is a legend, bro.
But I'm sorry, but I respect that because I feel the same way. Get Rich or Die Trying is forever in my top five. I don't give a fuck about what
Facts.
nobody say. I don't care what
Mine
album
too.
come out ever.
Snap.
Get Rich or Die Trying is ever for my top five.
But then what about Ja Rule? People sleep like y'all gotta get
Oh
Ja
yeah,
Rule. Ja
no,
Rule
Ja
was
True, yeah.
running it for a minute.
Yeah, them, that's what I was saying, Tracy. Like all them people, I promise you, like that I grew up on, like especially Bow Wow. I'm glad I even remember that because Bow Wow really kind of was like I'm taking Michael Jackson because that's my overall like him and Drake is like equal, like my goats. But if you want to say somebody that like really I looked at was Bow Wow. I mean, he was the goat. You know what I'm saying? He is a goat.
Oh,
But
see, you say
Drake
Bow
can't.
Wow. Okay, so see, yeah. So you all are actually able to sit back and say why Drake has overcome all, your favorite people or whatever. Yeah, I don't think I thought it that far because to me, I people like Spice One. Y'all probably don't even know who the hell Spice One, A Ball, MJG, like,
Man,
oh my
I
goodness,
listen
Hold
to
it's
on,
so
MJ.
many
I listen to
people.
coming out. I listened to coming out hard literally 2 hours ago. Don't play with me. That's why I was asking you because I know your taste, but I know that I have a criteria too. So if we talking about top five with other people, then I can I look at other things so people can move in and move out. And Drake just at number one because he overcame all that other bullshit and he's better than everybody I thought he was. Even with my bias, like I said, Get Rich or Die Trying forever top five. Uh, I want to say A-ball MJG, I was about to say, but also that's my bias from my parents. Like my dad he was big on that. He was a pimp, that pimp shit. So, maybe that's that.
Mm.
I want to get to Nazir Hand. What up? Again, you got something you want to add?
Young
Yo,
Nas.
yo, yo, what's cracking? What's happening, y'all? But yeah, I
What
just
up,
wanna
though, Brody?
Yeah.
not much, man. But yeah, I just wanna put it in my input, like as far as before Drake, like what got me into I said what got me into like rap shit is basically my uncle, my dad though. Like at age 4 or 5 years old, most my uncle was into music though. Like he had connections of like doing some songs. Like when he told me what a couple weeks ago, he said, "Yo, when you was young, like during the early days, I was opening up shows for like Remy Ma, Fat Joe, The Lox, and stuff like that." And I was just like, "Yo." And as far as like listening to before like Drake was became my goat, him, like State Property when they was running with Rockefeller back in the days, the Lots, mostly the South though, like T.I., Lil Wayne,
Yeah,
Jeezy, like those were, you know what I mean? Because
Ti
as
my top 10. As much as
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't fuck
Jeezy,
with him
yeah,
now,
Jeezy, yeah.
Ti is definitely in my top 10 all
See, I was
time.
that
yeah,
nigga.
yeah. For me being the East Coast dude, like up north nigga, like the music from like the South music was more of my I was kind of like inspiration, but my influence though. Like when
Nah, that
people
shit
do,
was him.
yeah, like people like when people be hearing me talking, they be like, "Yo, you from the South?" Like, nah, it's just the influence. Like people that I hung around with, they that was from the South, but they came down here though. That's from them. But up to what I was like in what elementary school, that's when I heard the best I ever had. Drake was basically like, "Yo, this dude is so ill though." And then the more I listened to, it's just like, yo, there's nothing like nobody can stop him though. No matter what hits he put out, this like some shit you can relate to. Like you can't tell me that this dude is going to be the GOAT one day until right now. He's still one of the GOATs, and nobody can stop him. Point blank, period.
Hey, Blue,
Facts.
I know I'm late, but I didn't hear you or Kitty's review of the J. Cole album. Like, what y'all think?
Kitty ain't really heard that shit that much. I think she heard a couple songs. Kitty, you can say how you feel about it, but I think it's decent. You know, I ain't the biggest J Cole fan. He's by default my second favorite rapper ever, but you know it's not because of just lack of just music. It's rap ability too. But I like that. I think it's decent. I don't know if it's an album that I keep going to. Cause I like hip hop, but it might be a little too hip hop. Like it's like you gotta really be in the mood to like really listen to some hip hop shit. I like
Yeah,
2 6 because it got that 2 6 got that bounce out. Like it got that hip
Yeah, I
hop.
fuck with two
Yeah,
six.
yeah.
Yeah,
He
who
on there
six
talking that shit on there. I wish low key he had like 3 or 4 more of them bitches on
What
there
about
like to get.
39 intro? 39 intro.
No,
I gotta listen to
no.
it.
Wait, no, I'll take that back. 39 intros, okay.
Who the fuck is
Man,
you
ooh,
to
that
me?
beat
To you?
switch.
I like that. I like with the this true tech what was it? The fall off is inevitable. That's my favorite track on there.
Oh yeah, yeah. And that's what I don't know, man. I don't know if that nigga's gonna retire. I mean, when he
I
when
don't
he
think he
announced the
is.
album,
I don't think he is.
yeah, on his Instagram, he said like this album was I put this album together with in mind to make this my last album, but he didn't say this is my last album. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this nigga, besides like if you like the music or not, this nigga's really rapping. Like this nigga pen is crazy. The way
For
that he
sure.
put
yeah.
shit
I
together
haven't
is
finished the
crazy.
album. I haven't finished the album, but I went through it. I think I got to honestly
He
probably
said,
five
he
songs.
definitely said
It's
fuck a
rapping.
lot of shit in his album. Like, as far as like expectations from like outside people or critics, like this is definitely a J Cole album made for J Cole fans. I can't say that.
Yeah, and then like I say, from the songs I heard, J Cole rapping. I didn't even think about that. J Cole gonna rap. Bro. He want to show niggas he the best at rapping. He always, he gonna rap, bro. So I was just more listening to like what the content, what he talking about. I haven't finished it though, but it's J Cole. Like I said before, I didn't have no like, oh man, this album he probably about to propel this up. I ain't
Yeah,
thinking about his music like that. I just like, okay, let me hear what Cole talking about, and then I move on.
right. Shit, I listen. I get that right, and then hey, who the fuck is leaking all of these motherfucking Drake tracks? Who is doing
Man,
all this leaking? Like,
hey,
Yeah,
pause,
not
but
go
let them
back.
leak, man. Pause, but let them
They
leak,
didn't need
man.
to stop.
Cause
I ain't
we
gonna
know they
lie.
not making Iceman, but we know that they not making Iceman. So let them shits leak, man. That's just turning us up. Yeah.
Bro, he ain't gonna release him. Y'all know how this nigga get,
Release
bro.
that
Bro,
care
them
package
shit's gonna
back.
come out, bro. Them shit's gonna
Yeah,
come out. We
care
gonna be on
package.
Twitter one day and motherfucking Almighty gonna post that bitch or something. Like these
Bro,
motherfucking
that
songs always
shit
come out.
is so. I'm talking about the extended leak and the other leak. Like, bro, I need Iceman ASAP. Pause. Like, I need this album. I
Man,
need this album.
I couldn't even finish listening to that shit, my boy. Like I said, I felt like I got spoiled, my nigga. I'm like, hold on.
And
I
he
tried.
Nah,
talking
go,
that
but
That shit,
talk,
it's
that
good
nigga
though.
was
But it's
talking
not coming out,
crazy
bro.
for a good 3 seconds, three, four
bro.
seconds.
That
I'm like,
nigga
hold
rap
on,
for
nigga, turn this
10
shit.
seconds, bro, and that shit hotter than anything out right now.
He
Crazy.
was talking crazy. Well, I'm like, oh, who you talking to? Boy, I'm telling you, man, I just can't wait for that shit to drop. Cause I know he talking shit, but it was too much leaks though. Like I don't like seeing all them leaks popping up. That's the only shit. Like I'm like that shit is neither drop or something because it's too much. Them shit is everywhere. I'm like,
Like
oh, I
I
keep seeing this shit.
I'm thankful for the leaks, but I ain't gonna lie. Don't leak Iceman. Don't leak Iceman. If the
Mm.
whole album leaked today, I could not listen. I could not listen to it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I
I
think
could.
all the snippets is strategic, man. Like honestly,
I think so too.
I don't feel like out of all these people, bro, why we ain't getting no new Cardi leaks or no new Future leaks or all these other people? Cause this shit strategic, bro. Like it just
Cause
turning us
they
up.
leaks ain't worth shit, bro. You get a Drake leak, nigga, you valuable.
But no, but the thing is, July, they not worth shit now because how the media and everybody made it. Like now, it just the focus is on Drake, bro. I mean, good for us, good for Drake, but
Yeah,
people was hype about even Cardi leaks, Uzi leaks, all these other leaks. People used to be hype about that shit, but now it's like
you
ain't
gotta
nobody
look at
worried
it
about
like
them
this
shits,
though,
man.
bro. You gotta
Huh?
look at it like this. Since Drake been sitting back, letting everybody get their shit off, give everybody time to live in his absence while he work on the album. You get to really see the difference in actual ability to make music. You feel what I'm saying? Like how many really good projects came out last year? Not a lot.
That's true.
Facts.
Like not a lot at fucking all. So it's like and then in 2026 and with the whole bot climate and payola and the consumer paying like extra close attention to numbers and marketing is like it's really putting pressure on these artists to step up and make better music, and a lot of them not doing that shit. A lot of them is not doing that shit. And we're spoiled because our GOAT is literally the main nigga pushing the genre, main nigga pushing the boundaries of music and marketing and fashion and all type of different other shit. Like this nigga music is such in a different atmosphere than anybody else's. It's damn near disrespectful to compare him to anybody else. And that's just no glaze. That's just being a real music connoisseur.
Nah.
Because Don Toliver shit came out, his shit was good. Like I'll give Don Toliver his credit. His album
Yeah,
was good.
I fuck with Don.
You
July,
feel me?
what you said, it makes so much fucking sense because I say all the time. I say all the time, niggas will stop getting mad at Drake and y'all will stop hating on him when y'all stop comparing this nigga to the mortals. This nigga is a
That
different nigga. If you just put him in that god tier status, it'll be easier for you to understand why we like this nigga. It'd be easier
Just
for you to
accept it.
just accept it, bro.
That's it.
Like
That's
you,
all, bro.
you trying to compare this nigga to everybody else, bro. Just accept that he's not. He's not everybody else.
you know
Yeah,
how we say it: either make better music or shut the fuck up. That's
yeah.
it. That's all. Make better music or shut the fuck up. Because anything else, we is not trying to hear that bullshit.
It's simple, bro. And like I said, I think Blue said earlier too. The beef just made things bad for niggas, man. Like it just made niggas just not really care about nobody else. And like without Drake dropping, it's just like, all right, man, we don't even care who dropped right now. We waiting on Iceman. All the haters like Pusha T's done dropped albums. Niggas fake listened to it and moved on.
They thought
And
enough time passed.
Exactly.
You know
yeah,
what I'm
like
Exactly,
all
saying?
the
bro.
Not to cut you off, Inedible, but like I don't know about you guys, but my whole timeline has been cleansed. Like no one's even mentioning ASAP Floppy's album. I mean,
exactly.
Don Tolliver's album was good, I'll give him that, but it just sucks that he's not getting the recognition it deserves because the whole world's waiting on Drake. Like
Yep.
it's it's like the whole genre is he's the center of the whole genre, whether people like to admit it or not.
Yeah, that's all, exactly what I'm saying.
Can I ask you all a
And he
question
worked
Bad
and
about
he
news.
that?
worked hard to get there.
Um,
Go
I
ahead,
got a
Kay.
question. So should we, now that it's 2 years, J. Cole dropped his album, Drake is coming with Iceman, and we've seen everything that has transpired. So is it, should we even be referring to that battle as a beef, or should we just refer to it what it was a corporate, attempted corporate takedown of a successful musician?
I feel like it's a beef too because Kendrick really don't like Drake. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's both. You know what I'm
But
saying?
he was actually paid to, he was incentivized to actually do, like he was part of the
But Tracy,
plan to
this go
get
way
to
back.
Drake.
But
Yes and no, Tracy.
this go way back before he
Yes,
was even paid. You know what I'm
yes
saying? He
and no,
been hating on
because
Drake.
he's been taking shots at Drake for years. So
Yeah, he started it off. So it's like it's before it's beef and the corporate shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Kendrick already started off before he was even paid. It was just like how we the same age and this nigga live like he said it on Buried Alive. He been hating on Drake, so it's like as soon as that money came in, oh hell yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
I don't know if you know this, Tracy, but his verse on All of the Stars, that's literally all about Drake.
facts.
Oh yeah, I ain't listened to that shit. So yeah, yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah, I had caught up with that. Well, I didn't know because I ain't really listened to it either until I kind of dived into like just where the beef started. Like, and I was just catching it because I caught a lot of of the distance both ways, but I ain't never really catched up because I ain't listened to that. You know what I'm saying? So when I listened, I'm like, oh, this little nigga was hating on all the stars too. I'm like, that's why Drake came back with Churchill Downs and shit like that. So yeah, man,
Oh,
he been
okay,
hating.
okay, that makes
Top tier
sense.
verse.
Okay.
Mm.
Top tier, baby.
Yo, my sis Bovie came up. I don't know if you came up to say something, Bovie, or you just chilling up here and just want to give you the space.
I kind of came up here just to see if y'all wanted my opinion about the album, but I'm sure y'all don't. So
Man, go ahead, Bobby.
Go ahead.
it was a sleeper. Like good night, go to sleep. It was good, to put us to sleep if we was tired. So congratulations, J Cole, you put us all to sleep. And then all your fans had to and defend you. But anyways, I also wanted to tell Tracy because she be cracking me the hell up when she be like, Bow Wow is a legend. She be having me in tears. But you gotta give that credit to Jermaine Dupri because he wrote all of his lyrics.
I do,
So
I do, I do. And he
I mean,
was
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
you know, that I was looking at the credits. So that song with Future and Tim's, he's actually, him and Usher is actually listed on that as credits or whatever. Jermaine is a
Jermaine
hellified.
Dupri,
You know what? Jermaine will
he is
probably
one of
be
the
in
best
top 10,
producers
20.
ever.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Jermaine Dupri is one of the best producers.
Yes.
Period. Like I
Yeah, shout
just
out
stuck
Jermaine
with.
Dupri for sure.
Hell yeah. And then like I try to like a lot of people say like they think it's Diddy and shit. And I'm like, Diddy didn't write nothing. He went in the fucking studio and told people what they needed to do. But like, and then if you ever pay attention to Diddy, how long did his artists stay in one album each?
Yes,
If that?
they actually did one phenomenal, well, yeah, they did one phenomenal album. Everybody that was, well, Biggie did too or whatever, but everybody else that was like up under him or whatever for like
Like
the Bad
Danity
Boy,
Kane and them,
one
they had
phenomenal.
one fucking album. One. That's crazy to me. But like, no, I just wanted to talk about like the Bow Wow thing because like, yeah, he got some hits, but that was definitely coming from Jermaine. Because
But no,
when Bow Wow started writing his own shit, it was like, put the pen down, little nigga, because you ain't got it.
no, you tripping, Bobby. Because even when Bow Wow came with the green light
Well,
mixtapes and
holding me
shit,
back, that shit was garbage.
Holding Me Back was all
That's,
right,
yeah, that's
all
that
right.
shit.
Hey,
What
Blue,
you-
move Bobby, bro. Move. Hey, you ain't gonna be. Come on, that was my childhood. That's well, yours too. But even if he wasn't writing that, he just delivered it, and Bow Wow just still had the words. Just like, come on, now that's Bow Wow, man.
They said
Wait a minute,
T.I. was
Bobby.
writing some of
Okay,
his
so
shit too.
Bobby would find it funny that, you know, Bow Wow just did like an interview with that white guy. I think his name is Kevin, and he was saying basically how why music is not lasting is because people not making good music anymore, like with substance or whatever. So yeah.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. But I feel like if people want good music, they need Drake to write for them. Because I'm gonna piss people off when I say this, but look what happened to Rihanna. She tried to come back with a Smurf movie song and that shit was ass. Then her baby daddy tried to write an album and that was ass. Then he tried to tease us that he was gonna come with an album with her so it could be more asser. And it's just not even. Everybody needs Drake and Party Next Door to write for them because the music that we're getting right now is doo doo. It's dookie.
That's what Kanye said. Kanye said if Drake can write for me, shit, forever he would. Like,
He also told everybody, asked everybody why they go on that island.
They don't want to talk about that.
And did y'all see Jay Z out here with the PR stunts, taking pictures and shit? No, he don't do nothing like
he
that.
out here
Now
shaking,
all of
man.
a sudden he care about fans outside. If you don't get your bobblehead ass back out where the fuck you was at,
And he
now
I
looking
all of
heard
a
that
sudden
nervous,
nigga left
bro.
the
like,
country, gang.
He was out there shaking. Like, oh man, I hope
he
they
left
don't
the
ask me about
country.
them files.
Ain't
Yeah,
that where he? Never mind.
Nigga not even in America no more, yeah.
And I was wondering, like, why that nigga, like, I was wondering if that was a PR stuff for real, because, like, why are you outside, like, with no security guard? Like, we see Drake move, it's always fucking 10 niggas with him. They always ready, got the car ready in the front. Nigga, why are you standing in the middle of the fucking, the sidewalk talking to niggas? Like, I don't know, that shit did seem weird. I don't know.
he looking nervous. Like,
Yeah.
man, please don't ask about these files, man. Like,
Yeah.
that's how he was looking at me. Like, I don't know. It's just bad out here for them boys, man. Drake, I know he's sitting back at the embassy laughing, bro. Like, they so they thinking Drake worried and like, oh, yeah, check on Drake, yo. Like, man, look at what's happened to everybody else, bro.
Check on
Like,
y'all niggas.
check on
Y'all
y'all, man.
niggas.
I seen low key. What's his name? Low key. What's the nigga that used to be coming in Club Paradise? That's what was his name again?
Low,
The
low
light
key,
skin.
you was right.
Yeah. Whatever his name. I forgot dog name.
That's him.
He.
Yeah, low, low.
Yeah. Low. Yeah. He had the nerve to say that Drake. Just speak on Drake. Period. But he had the nerve to say something like Drake ain't had no classic in the last 6 albums. Bro, speak on your
Shut his
man.
ass up.
What?
Like, speak on your man's, man. Your favorite rapper, man.
That's that.
I
That's
ain't.
that was the post. Or that nigga said that shit with his mouth.
Yeah, he had somebody had put up a tweet and he quoted it and said that
That's that
like
shit
he
I be
was
talking about.
quick to say that, but you ain't quick to say nothing about your man, about your favorite rapper.
Nah,
You know what
niggas
I'm
trying to get that Drake that fucking that Drake train. Niggas trying to get them likes and them shits off Drake name. That's all it is.
saying? Facts.
Niggas
And it's
goofy,
crazy
man.
because like Jay Z 56, but like we'll clown that nigga if he dropped the album. But if that nigga did
Exactly.
drop an album, it wouldn't be weird. I think that nigga can't rap again because it's just too crazy for that nigga out here. Like nigga, you got a lot of shit on your plate. He probably love to try to get back in the game and drop some shit, another 444. But nigga, it's too crazy, nigga. They're gonna drag your
It's
ass, bro.
crazy, bro.
Like you can't do shit. He gotta stay out of
Cause
retirement. He
niggas
can
don't
never
really
rap
care
again.
about him like that no more, bro. Like, of course, we got people like we know Jay Z and like Tracy gonna know Jay Z a little more. You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
really no big fan of Jay Z though. I only think
No,
he's
not a
oh
fan, but
yeah.
it's like we kind of like we know Jay Z, like we seen Jay Z at early parts of his career and shit like that. But the younger generation, people don't care about Jay Z no more. So he drop an album if he want to, bro. They can fake like this about to be a big album and push that media, but
It's
nobody ain't
gonna
trying to
be
hear that, man.
Beyonce's fans.
That shit gonna have to
Yeah,
get botted, nigga. They gonna have
You
to
Exactly.
said
bot that shit.
y'all said that. Low said that.
yeah. Low had the nerve to comment
He
on that
don't
tweet.
even have his teeth on the side. What? That nigga talking without his side teeth. That's crazy to me. That's
I
fucking
can't
crazy.
stand him, Bovie. I can't
His
stand
breath
him.
stink. I know it stink because two of his teeth are brown. I seen it.
Yeah, bro, gotta do something with that. He be all in the camera and shit. But yeah, that
Like,
that
how
just
you talking shit and you got a shitty ass mouth? Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know how I am.
yeah, but that killed me though, cause I definitely when the day that them files hit and that the hit Jay Z name came out, I purposely went to his page just to see if he was gonna say something for like a couple days. He haven't said shit, but as soon as somebody put up a Drake tweet unprovokedly, you hop on the tweet to my he don't got no classics in these last 6 albums. Man, shut up, bro.
Bro, you know how this shit so like so racist, and I don't mean to get it like fucking deep, but like, just can you just imagine, bro? We all Drake fans here. Can you imagine if all these stories was just on Drake instead of Jay Z? Nigga, it'd be hell, bro. Like we wouldn't be
We
able
had
to
to
make it,
deactivate our
bro.
page,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. Like this shit'd be over with, bro. It
Yeah,
would
it
be
be
no night
over,
owls,
bro.
G.
We wouldn't get a day's rest on the fucking
Bro,
timeline.
bro.
Niggas couldn't post shit. Niggas
We'll
couldn't
be
repost
cooked.
shit. Niggas couldn't do nothing. I'm trying to tell you.
They let Jay Z get away with everything because it's him. Y'all protect him with with everything, and that just shit ain't right. Because if he really is doing some weird shit, I don't give a fuck how good he rap. If he been on that island doing weird shit, you know what I mean? Like I don't give a fuck, bro. Because y'all called Drake a pedo for nothing. This nigga was on the island with Jeff, so who knows what the fuck they were
Like
into?
for free.
Come
Like for
on, man. He
free,
was hanging with
nigga.
R. Kelly, bro. He was like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they felt like, all right, it's easier to lock R. Kelly up and people like kind of like, yeah, because we seen him, you know what I'm saying, with like well, with the Leah situation. Then, I mean, if y'all seen the, the tape, you know what I'm saying, back in them days. So it was like, it was easier to like, yeah, R. Kelly, man, we gonna, he the real villain. But shit, Jay-Z probably like the real villain, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
Nah, all them
Right.
niggas is
Right.
tied together. The only innocent
yeah,
one is Drake.
facts.
That's facts, and it's crazy because I was saying the other day, I'm in my 30s. I always known Jay Z. Like my one of my very first like rumors or things I knew about Jay Z. I thought that nigga was in the Illuminati. Like I always like even when
Facts.
I was a
You know,
youngin. Like
growing up, that's all we heard.
yeah, we always heard he was into some weird shit like from the
Yeah.
jump. So like I don't know, man. This shit ain't a coincidence.
I swear, I never. Of course, we know Jay Z songs. I said this before. We know Jay Z songs. We done rap Jay Z songs, and but I never. That just never was my guy, bro. It was always something about Jay Z, man. I'm like, bro, why these niggas like dude like that? Like he cool, but he it's like he's like weird cool, bro. I don't know, man.
So y'all like that song that he rapped where he was like, "Hove got a young girl, Hove got a young girl." That's y'all shit.
Oh no, I just seen them lyrics, bro. See, I don't know too many Jay. Like that was crazy to see. I'm like,
I
what
don't
the
even know what
hell?
song that is. You didn't say that. That's cat.
I ain't never heard that shit again.
Who
I
said
Let
he
see.
didn't say that?
No,
Who
that
said
shit was
that?
on the timeline.
Yeah, I saw that clip too. Again, let
that's
fucking
a
Drake
that's
had
that's a
that
that's
fucking
a real
line.
clip.
Let if
He
Drake
said
said
that
that
shit.
shit.
He was 36 years
Hell
old when he
no,
dropped
boy.
that shit. He said that shit. I'm gonna tell y'all, I was a Jay-Z girl. He was my number one rapper, and then it was Drake. And then when all this shit happened, I was like, okay, it's Drake number one for me. But yes, Jay-Z said that weird shit.
That's
Yeah, but then he was with Foxy, and it's like, bro, y'all got these same weird situation with Jay Z, but like y'all say, y'all just covering this shit up, acting like Charlemagne just keep caping. Like, bro, we seen him with Foxy, bro.
But he
Nas even
communicated.
exposed him, bro. Nas even said he did shit with Foxy, bro. These people, like, come on, man, stop acting like this nigga some innocent, just businessman, good rapper, just walk around with Beyonce. No, bro, he's a weirdo, bro. He's a
But
weirdo.
you know why? And this is real or whatever. Angry Man did a show on it the other day. The reason like that it'll be hard pressed for them to get Jay-Z on that type of stuff. And the reason that I say that is because that was part of that culture back then. Like girls, messing around with older men, that was really like the part of their culture. What Aaliyah was doing is pretty much what a lot of girls her age was doing, pretty much. You know what I'm
No, that's
saying?
true. Even when I was in high school, it was like, all
Yeah,
right, nigga, pull
yeah.
up, but still, that ain't right. It's like,
It,
bro, if he
it's
was
not
doing,
it's not right, but that's really the reason that R. Kelly, he didn't know what the hell his ass was doing. They did an interview with him and
He didn't
they
know what he
asked
was doing.
him,
Tracy. He kept doing it over
he
and
kept
over
he kept
and
doing it.
over.
He kept right. Okay, so this is what I think about that. He they should have got R. Kelly on that damn tape. Everybody and their mama synced that tape. Everybody and their mama seen the tape. They should have got R. Kelly on the tape. They didn't get R. Kelly on the tape because R. Kelly had that money. R. Kelly was still big or whatever. So that just lets you know the justice system itself is just full of trash. they came out, they wanted R. Kelly, catalog or whatever. He said no, blah, blah, blah. And then that's when they got him. Now, after that tape and R. Kelly, praised his lucky stars that he got off or whatever from that court trial. What happened is that R. Kelly said, okay, well, I'm gonna do stuff right. I remember seeing an interview with Chingy. He was on tour with him. He said he know for a fact R. Kelly and them was checking IDs and everything or whatever. All of this did not start happening to R. Kelly, and it started again with Charlotte Lane or whatever. R. Kelly was at that birthday party at his club, at a club with his girlfriend who was 19 years old. He's sitting his 50-year-old ass there or whatever, taking pictures, talking about this is my girlfriend. And then that's when everything just started hitting the fan. I never watched that Surviving R. Kelly. But from the most part, from what people have told me, those were grown women that was in that damn documentary or whatever. So they
Yeah,
got R. Kelly off of old stuff or whatever, because his and the only reason that he's sitting in jail now because his money ran out. That's it. That's all.
that's how I feel too. But I don't even want to go too deep into that shit. But it's like I always just felt like Jay-Z was for real, like the weird one, like the weirdest one out of shit. Him, Diddy, and R. Kelly actually, but. It's just like he moves so like sneaky and be really with them peoples like Harvey Weinstein and all. So it's like it's hard to really get to him for real. So
You just gotta take the little cues and shit from the nigga. Like, cause you look back at his career and the shit that he do, the way he move. It's a lot of shit that's kind of like it's a shady and it don't make no sense. You feel me? Like you got like the first black billionaire and all type of shit. And it's like I get you, I understand certain shit, but then that shit come with other shit that we don't see, like what they don't want you to know about certain shit. And you look at like you just go back to the fucking the pics like fucking Aaliyah and shit like that, and you just like yo, like so, and this shit is weird, bro. And it's like yo, you can't like you said like, there's no way you around all these niggas that's doing all this shit, and you coming up, you come first of all you coming up, you're not even on top yet. You coming up and you with niggas that got more money than you, that's doing more than you. There's no way that you around these niggas. You feel me? And you're not involved in something that these niggas is doing some type of way. Like there's no way you're gonna tell me as a logical human being, like that has sense that you feel me? Like that niggas
like
is not doing
knowing
some
what they
shit.
doing
Like
before the people. I said that before. Like they knowing and they circles in that industry, bro. That's their own little world, bro. They knowing what's going on before the general population know what's going on. So you knowing Harvey Weinstein doing weird shit, bro. You knowing Diddy and them and R. Kelly doing weird shit. Like you knowing this because I if y'all seen the academics stream well I seen on the timeline when he was talking about like when he first got in the game and niggas coming to him like, hey bro, watch out for Diddy, bro. He be doing such and such, and he just getting on in the industry. So you telling me a nigga like Jay-Z that's in the industry now, he be around, they not telling him what these people doing? Like he like come on, bro. Like nobody, we not stupid, bro.
But
You
you
and
know
me.
what? Look, they never thought their ass was gonna get caught.
That's
They
what it is.
never thought that they was gonna ever get caught. Period. Like they was like that was so much of the norm to them. And it's an interview out there with Jeffrey Epstein, and he says that all these people that y'all think are just successful and smart or whatever, they're not that smart. That nigga was doing all taking pictures of all them to blackmail them, pretty much. And he
I
was
believe it.
successful with it.
I believe that.
that shit has this come it all comes down to like technology and how fast time has moved. That's how I feel. I feel like niggas been doing the same shit for so long that shit's been going on for so long. It's been so normal for years and years and years. But I feel like in the past 30 years at least, technology and us as a people has grown so much and advanced where it's like you can't even hide that shit if you wanted to, my
You
nigga.
can't
Like
hide it, bro. That shit
you
coming.
feel me? Like
It's here. That all the information is coming back up. And then one thing, Drake, bro. Like I know people are like, damn, man, y'all want to get back to Drake. Drake is I think he a big part of all this information coming out, bro. And like just the tides turning. Like people tried to put that shit on him and do him wrong. And we never heard, bro. We never heard Drake. He always was messing with older women, bro. That's the thing I always remember. He was always messing with older women. And then the stories that come out about Drake is like he nice, bro. He be having things set up for people, man. He make sure everything right. So when these people did this 20v1 and try to throw all this Michael Jackson bullshit on him like they did Mike, it just like you said, the technology era, bro. Like everything coming back is documents, just video, everything just coming back, bro. So it just really turned on them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if MJ had the same technology back then, things probably would have been a little different too. But shout out to Drake, bro. I feel like he the reason why all the real shit is coming out. For real.
But did you hear what they said? So they said in the files, this is how smart Drake and his team is, even at a young age. They said that Harvey Weinstein wanted to like get Drake to do some movies or whatever,
Movie, yeah.
right? And how the future vetted him and just came back with just a bunch of negative stuff about him, and Drake was like, okay, well, no, we're not doing that because you out here living foul or whatever, right?
Simple,
So
simple.
you know how smart that they had to be, because Harvey Weinstein was a well-known name at that time. So for Drake and them to even say, okay, let's get him vetted or whatever and see what it's about before we try to do any opportunities with him, and to come back and it was like, all the vetting that they did basically told them you need to leave that nigga alone. And that's what Drake did. It was like you have to be really in tune with your team and yourself or whatever to be able to walk away. Because a lot of people would have made that mistake. Like, look at Jay-Z.
Yeah, a lot
That
of
shit been
people
coming
won't
up
want that
now.
money, bro. They not walking away that and like the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? The quote unquote beat somebody or make some money. They don't be walking away. So hell yeah, that's for Drake to do that. And like they said, man, when the boy got on that bus, man, he was already put together, bro. He already had things intact and shit like that. So yeah, man, like they can never call him weird or he into any of that shit because he all this information keep popping up. You know what I'm saying? Where he no, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't selling my soul out for that. And people gonna see, man. Well,
It
they see
really
it now for real.
it really showed too how forward thinking him and his team is. Like they were trying to attach that Harvey Weinstein shit to him because he was trying to get Drake for a movie or some shit. And I don't know which Al found that shit, but they said like Future, his manager, has said that he vetted Harvey Weinstein with some people and he got bad reports that he was on some creep shit. So that's why Drake never did the movie. Like shit like that. Like y'all niggas don't even got no team like that. Y'all niggas just will
Exactly.
sell y'all soul for some money. You know what I mean? Like Jay-Z, all them niggas. So these niggas crazy, man. It's insane how strategic his team move. That shit impressive.
They mad about that. They like 30 for 30 freestyle. He had the ups. Like, hey, we see what y'all doing, man. Like they mad. He been had the ups. Like so it's just everything, man. Y'all go listen to this music, man, for real. Cause hey, Drake ain't never been naive. None of that shit. Never been gullible. So
Facts.
yeah,
Nigga say he thought it through. When you just look at the moves this nigga be making, just like this nigga, it had to be it had to be thought through. Like this nigga done fucking this whole beef. This nigga got bigger. Everything got bigger after the beef, my nigga. For him, not the other guy. For him,
yeah.
I'm talking about deals. I'm talking about everything, nigga. I'm talking about Brent. I'm talking about merch. I'm talking about everything got bigger,
Thanks
and
though, brother.
everybody's waiting for one album. Like
I
everybody waiting for this album. Like it's like yo,
That's why I'm like, how these people not to cut you off, bro? Like, cause you keep sparking my mind. It's like, yes, bro. How y'all be saying he taking L's and he done did deals with damn near everybody? Marvel. I think the McDonald's shit coming. Like NASCAR with the NASCAR. Like just everything, bro. Everything. So where's
Just
the
to
L's at? He got richer.
just to
He's selling
piggyback,
out
just to
100% of his. Like,
sorry,
go ahead,
sorry,
Iceman.
sorry, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off, but just to piggyback off what you said, because I remember something like right now when the Marvel collaboration came out, bro. So I live in a city where we have our own OVO store, bro. I wanted to cop a Doctor Doom T-shirt, right, bro? I thought I was early, okay, getting there because they opened at 11. Okay, I thought I was early, arriving at 9. Bro, there was already a fucking line like so fucking long, bro. And me, I'm like, huh, I'll get there 2 hours early. I'm gonna get the shirt that I want, for Doomsday this year. Bro, this line was, I shit you not, like almost like literally minimum there were like 200 people in line already. I'm like,
Real people,
in
man. Real people.
real time,
Like,
in
come on,
real
where the
time.
L's at, man? Like, where's these L's y'all be talking about? We only see him getting richer. The streams and everything still going up. The monthly listeners, like Iceman said, still lines outside of his store for clothing, like just everything. Where's these L's that y'all talking about? And the
That
music is only getting better, bro.
that shit
Like,
only exists on fucking Twitter. Then you get on Twitter and it'll be a fucking tweet that got 5.7K likes saying, "Man, the beef really changed Drake career," or some stupid shit like that. Like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about, nigga? Like, y'all niggas be getting hit tweets on bullshit, nigga. We can see with our eyes. We see it's lit for this nigga. We see these brand deals. We see these numbers. Every fucking day it's a different Drake song that hit the highest streams it's ever had. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that hit tweet don't mean shit. Y'all just being irritating. We know y'all niggas is just capping.
yeah, just take y'all $2.37, bro, and go
I'm
ahead,
about
bro.
to say the
Like, cause
same shit.
y'all be
Get them
on here
little
just,
pennies, my boy.
yeah, man. These little fairy tales y'all be having on the timeline is not real life, bro. Like I'm gonna keep saying, everybody love Drake, bro. Like, but get y'all jokes off.
As soon as it drop, everybody turn coke. All you want, cause you already know. But once that shit drop, I saw it everywhere, any platform. I saw. I ain't even got to tell y'all, cause y'all already know. Once that shit drop, that's all it's gonna be. Everybody that hate this nigga, that can't stand this nigga, every thumbnail, every line,
It's
niggas gonna
breaking
have
the
whole
internet,
hour
bro.
videos on this Iceman shit. Like, oh, he dropped that. It's gonna be a whole hour long. Niggas talking about Drake. It's gonna be a whole hour long. Oh, I don't like this song. And then 5 months later, oh yeah, this shit is a banger. Oh yeah, no. Shut your ass up, nigga. Like,
Yeah, it's breaking the internet, bro. And you know what? I think I can be wrong, but I think this time around, bro, I think it's gonna be different, bro, because it's like we had so many years of people fake. What Drake called them, the first reactors. You know what I'm saying? Like, this mid or this not good. I think this gonna be the album that changes every, like, this, people gonna like it from jump, bro. That's what I feel, because he gonna be touching on everything that people has actually seen, like, in these last 2 years, so they know he not lying. Like, they gonna see all this stuff that's been happening. He gonna speak on. They know, they gonna know it's the truth. And then it's like, come on, bro, no homo. Everybody love that Drake voice like that. Yeah, like he just got that voice that people just gonna tap into, like that he can keep everybody listening. So I feel like everybody just gonna like this off rip, bro.
Can
That
I
Bro,
You right
ask
that
about
y'all?
first
you right about that voice. And didn't he say that in one of them snippets? Like, I thank God for this voice I got or
Yeah, I
something.
think, yeah, he I think he did say that.
that first yeah
oh, he
that
talking about
first
he.
that first yeah gonna feed nations, bro. Like
It's going, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
bro. I'm telling you.
it's gonna be
Bobby,
up.
you was gonna say something, Bobby?
No, I just really had a quick question because I be seeing it a lot from like Yuck Mouth Yaya and Dirty Booty Man, where they be like quoting Drake and they be saying shit like same flow, da 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 da. Like, y'all some bitch ass niggas. If you're a rapper, isn't your flow supposed to be your flow? Like, I
That's
don't
a
get when
facts.
motherfuckers
Thank
say
you,
that.
Bobby.
It's his flow. Do ya dumb bitch? Like, I be so confused because they really be on the timeline like, same flow, da 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 da. Okay, same whack ass niggas quoting Drake, and they be knowing his bars. Like today, I think Yaya the crackhead from PJs, he quoted Drake today, and he was just like, fuck the, what did he say, fuck a rap beef, I'm trying to get the party lit. Nigga, you knew the whole bar, and then you
That's
quoted
what I'll be
Drake with the
confused about.
bar. Nigga, like, you
Yeah,
dudes are weird as fuck. Like, you're weird, and that shit just be blowing my mind every time because y'all know Drake's lyrics, y'all listen to his music, like,
new and old too, Bobby. No, they be saying new
exactly.
lyrics
And
and
they be
old
like,
lyrics.
so AG said some funny shit the other day. Somebody had posted, I think it was G or it was Jack, I'm not sure. But somebody was like, something, y'all waiting on Iceman. And I like the old Drake. And then they was just like, okay, well, bitch, go listen to the old Drake while we listen to all of Drake. And that's some real shit. Like, y'all complaining about shit, but y'all gonna be the first ones to play with the same motherfucking flow. His flow is his flow. Why would he change it up? Just like Bossman, what's his name? Bossman Dulo or whatever his name is. They was like, oh, you got the same flow. He's like, nigga, you want me to start rapping like Kendrick or something? Like, this is my flow. Like, what the fuck do you expect?
And he got and Drake got hella different bags. He got different type of
So
styles and
Right.
so
bags he could
many,
jump
bro.
in. So like they
So
they trying to
many.
act like this nigga just does one thing. He got a hella different bags and styles that he created himself. Again, it's like asking Steph Curry to stop shooting threes. Like, why the fuck would he stop shooting threes? Them
And
bitches
he
going
and he
in.
still can do
Facts.
other shit though. It's like
Facts.
I hate that because they don't have nothing to say for real. Like, same flow, same, like, no, he don't.
But can we
How he
talk
got the same
about
flow, but y'all saying y'all missed the old Drake? That don't make sense. That mean he don't rap. with that
The
same
same,
flow.
yeah.
Like shut up, bro. Y'all be sounding stupid, man.
But and then the beat switch. A lot of rappers was not doing that shit until Drake was doing that shit.
Facts.
Where he'll have a beat this way and he'll switch the beat. Rappers was not doing that shit. Their songs were 2 minutes long because they can't do two verses. Their hooks is trash, so they couldn't make a 6 minute, 5 minute song until they saw what Drake was doing. And Drake raps and he sings, and a lot of these dusty ass rappers is trying to sing. I don't want your gangster ass rapping and singing to me about crack cocaine, nigga. Get it together. I'm a woman. I don't want to hear that you on the block serving shit out your asshole. I want to hear Drake. Period.
Now that's fact,
Facts.
and I hate
But
when people say that shit about them beat switches. I don't care what nobody say. Like I don't. This is a whole conversation I can get into, and I feel I'm passionate about this shit. But like hip hop and rap and music, like I feel like they can benefit from more beat switches because you hear a song 3 4 minutes after the third verse, you about ready to turn that shit off. Like all right,
I
I heard this
promise.
shit. I'm gonna cut this shit off. Drake adding a beat switch to some shit that gives it a whole different life, a whole different.
Two
You
songs in
get
one.
yeah, you waiting for that beat switch to happen so that he can turn that shit up. So I don't want to hear that shit. I feel like people are gonna do that shit more. And also, it's a skill. It's hard to figure out which beat to transition to, what pocket to go into, where you transition to the new beat. That's why niggas can't do it because y'all will do it and that should be ass. Drake can do that shit because he created that shit and that shit
I have
fire.
I have a question though, since all the speakers are up here. What's your favorite song by Drake that has a beat switch to it?
What did I miss recently?
That's a good
Okay,
one.
I'm not arguing that, Tracy. I'm not gonna argue that. But I'm gonna go hours of silence.
Kitty, you got one? You been quiet a little man. You got your favorite beat switch?
The first one that came to mind is "Come Through."
Oh yeah, that's fire. The end of that shit crazy. We
Okay,
should have we
okay.
should we should have played that
Give
motherfucker
me a
tonight.
Y'all know what mine is
give me a
though.
hug.
Take a wild guess. Oh, Iceman, you said give me a
Yep.
hug. That's fire. Y'all know what
Bro, you
mine
always
is
want
though.
hours of silence? I thought yours was
Mine?
hours. Yeah.
No, it's raining in Houston. Period.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay, alright. Of course. I mean,
Nah,
I ain't
that's
arguing
a
that
fire
either.
one though. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a
Yeah, I'm
fire
not.
one.
That's my favorite. Damn near my favorite off of some sexy songs though. But yeah, bro, like nobody doing the beat. I could say this. Nobody doing the beat switch like Drake, and I feel like he has the best samples in music, bro. Cause his samples is not just like old school music. Like most people be like, that do samples. It'd be like an old school song. No, he'll sample somebody talking or like just anything. Like he just makes shit go with the song. Like he can sample just I don't know somebody ordering coffee, bro, in Starbucks. Like put that in a song like at the perfect part. Like it's just like I feel like he the best at that too.
He said that shit similar. Like I gotta find that clip, but he said that shit on one of them streams. He said like he feel like one of his best skills besides writing is his ability to arrange music, like to know what piece go on which song and which if this should be the intro, if this should be the bridge, and like that's exactly
Yes,
what you're
bro.
saying. He got an ear for that shit. That nigga crazy. He really
But
understand that.
what do you all think about Kanye and his sampling?
Mm. Okay, good question,
Oh,
Tracy.
nah,
I'll let Blue go. Go ahead, Blue.
I mean, Kanye, I'm from Chicago, so like his old, them first three albums, I think it's high quality shit. I haven't really fucked with Ye in a long time. Like he fell off since he's been tweaking and shit. So I don't know. I'll be probably the wrong person to ask because I'm kind of biased because I can't
Yeah,
fuck
I
with the
mean,
shit.
I feel like Ye is definitely a top. He's you know one of the best at that too. But I don't know, man. Just like Drake, like that's how you feel. Like he take Nicki rapping on stage. You know what I'm saying? Put that in the song, like sample that, put that in the song. Like Nicki not even on the. It just I don't know, like just shit like that, or like the Frank Ocean on Virginia Beach. Like oh, this nigga just different, bro. I don't know, but Kanye definitely up there. What you think?
I think Kanye is extremely talented when it comes to like the sampling. It's like Kanye can hear, like, okay, I give you a prime example. Remember when Kanye when his ass on that damn podcast and told them the assassination of Drake? And remember, I think that's where he debuted the like that or whatever. Like he told them, oh, they tried to get me on this song or whatever. And if I'm not mistaken, Kanye did something to that Metro beat or whatever that made the beat sound better than what Metro had done, if I'm not mistaken. I could have sworn, but it was just
I
like
think
little
so.
things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like him taking a already produced song and then just making it like just adding something different, and then it almost seems like a completely different song.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah, with that part of like the producing, yeah. But it's just as far as like sampling something, like just I don't know, like I don't know, like you know how Drake I even have like just girls talking to us. It's just certain things Drake putting in songs, bro. They just make it better without like tweaking the beats or anything like that. If y'all
And
get what
then
I'm saying.
you can't get better than because I literally bought this damn Jay-Z album for this one song for that and Scarface. But that goddamn on the way that he sampled, because I listened to the actual Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes I Miss You song. The way that Kanye sampled that for Can Be Life with Scarface and Jay-Z, that's just like, man, like prime Kanye. The way that he sampled, like the way that he did that beat is probably like one of my all-time favorite beats from him, period.
Yeah, yeah, he definitely
Yeah,
did that
yeah.
too. How y'all feel about like with Drake and the DMX? I seen this on time like who did it better with Drake or Cole?
How's it going down?
Yeah,
Uh,
you know
Drake
I'm
did it
going.
better.
Yeah,
He
you
did
know
it
I'm going
better.
with Drake. Yeah, his.
I
What do you think?
think Drake, I think what was that song on Views? The one
It was
that
on
Yep,
Drake
view.
did?
It was on
yep,
view. Is you with me or what? Is you with me?
yeah,
I
Yeah,
think it,
yeah.
yeah, I think it was Drake. I think it was Drake for me. Like I like Jake. I love that song with J. Cole, because I always like when he raps from that that introspective, especially like about relationships, because J. Cole give good advice on relationships or whatever. But yeah, I think it was, yeah, I think I like the one with Drake better on Views.
Speaking on Drake's production, haven't he took a bunch of 3 6 Mafia songs and turned them into something completely different?
yeah. I believe so. Yeah.
I think Hours of Silence is one of them. If I ain't mistaken.
Did I
He took
see
That's
that.
a
that? I
beautiful
think
song.
He took a 3 6
scratch it
beat
right there.
and flipped it, like inverted it, and made it sound something completely different. I gotta
Yeah,
figure out what song it was.
he do that a lot too. He do. I think you right about that though. If I'm not mistaken, bro. I think that is on Hours of Silence.
Yeah. We got to get Act to quit dropping them damn snippets, man. He
Yep,
fucking,
yep.
he fucking the shit up, man.
Yeah, he definitely is. My fault.
He,
That shit kicked me down.
yeah, he fucking the church's money up, dog. Like, come on, Act. He couldn't
Nah, but
wait.
uh,
Boy. He couldn't wait to push that damn button.
he dropped more than the two. That was him that dropped two. Someone
Yeah,
did.
he
Yeah,
had
that's
two
also.
of them. He had two of them in the cut.
But I don't think he messing it up. This all part of the rollout, man. Like you got to keep it. It ain't like if Drake not doing no episodes for us right now. I feel like he still got to stay involved. Like if he ain't posting nothing for real about no music, like that got to be the way. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, we'll do it with Act, have some little snippets because this not going on the album. These not going on the album. So and I got a million songs,
Mm,
in the tuck. You know what I'm saying? A million bangers. So it's like whatever. That's how I feel.
yeah,
that's facts.
it
That's
got to
facts.
be. He been working on this a lot longer than what people think.
That's what I said. So I feel like he everything locked in now. That's what I feel. Hey, he been working on this a whole bunch of songs. Man, this damn near can be 30 songs. Well, you know what? No, I take that back. He might give us a scary hours or a care package like Jay said, something like that.
Mm,
Yeah, I said this before too. I said I think after he drops Iceman, we're gonna get the Iceman edition of Scary Hours 4, just like he did with the For All the Dogs. Or he's probably gonna drop the care package 2 before right after the Witchamajay. So we don't know which.
Which one would y'all want though? Would y'all want the care package? Because care package is longer than scary hours.
Oh hell no, bro! Scary hours all day.
yeah, scary hours.
Damn,
Yeah,
if he say
Last
scary hours.
scary hour, I need that care package, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I need another. If he don't come with like 10 songs on the scary hours, then I would like a 10 plus song care package. You know, the more music from Drake, for me, is good, bro.
Shit,
I
let
ain't
me
gonna
tell
lie,
you.
nigga need
Let me
some
tell you
merch,
about my
I
nigga.
just
brother
want him.
though.
I just want him to talk greasy, bro. Like just for like, even if it's like an additional 10 songs, I want him to talk crazy.
You gotta
So
add that
yeah,
plot twist on there, man. I know
Yeah,
you.
that
We've been begging for that shit for ages, man. Put the plot twist on there, Drake. If you in
that
here,
fuck
man.
everybody music type shit. You feel me? Like
We
I need all
need
that.
that shit. No, listen, the plot twist and I need a piece of me that was supposed to be on the damn CLB album.
Hmm.
That
Oh
shit
yeah, piece of
is
Man,
yeah.
that sample, bro. It's just like, yo, every time I go back to that damn video, I'm just like, why you could have put that as on like the CLB deluxe version? That would have been like an instant classic when people think about that shit.
all his throwaways are fire. That don't make no
I
sense to
swear,
me.
bro. Like even like
Facts.
secrets. Like it's just a lot of man. The secrets off of when he was dropping the
100 gigs.
yeah on the gigs and shit.
Hmm.
I'm like, bro, come on, man. This nigga really got bangers and he not dropping this shit, bro. Like, why
And
he be doing that? Like,
These other niggas drop snippets, them shits don't go nowhere. Boy, I'm trying to
man.
tell you, them shits don't make no noise. And they don't
and
make the
and
right kind of noise. They don't make the right kind of noise on the timeline. That shit do not boom. Niggas don't really be fuck with it. Niggas don't gravitate towards it. You feel me? Like
Like, no, Sky's Party should have came out though. It's that should have came out. I don't know why they left that in the tuck with him and Kodak.
Man, come on now. Damn near
That
forgot
should have
about that. That
nah,
shit
that
is
should have
really
came
no,
out.
oh, bro.
the Sweetman track, that shit go hard though. I don't know
Yes.
why.
That
Like,
what's the other one with fucking Ride Wave? Was it Best
oh,
Friend?
Their best
I think
friend.
your best
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, hard. Like
No, no, no. You know what? I think about it. The what was I say? The track that was leaked around the time, the 100 gigs. I think it was the one with French Montana when they sampled Big Pun. I'm not a player, John. That
Ah,
shit. That shit. I think that shit would be on the motherfucking care package too, though. If you think about it.
yeah, he gotta put a lot of shit on there, bro. Real talk, man. Cause it's just like, come on, Drake. Like I know you ain't waiting to drop this shit when we damn near about to die. You know niggas always wanna have all this
And
music stuff.
Cheerios, don't forget Cheerios, man. He's
Yeah, man.
laying
Like
up.
Cheerios.
He's
Yep,
hanging
yep.
out.
But you know what? This feels it almost feels like remember how when Game of Thrones was on and it was like you would probably had that thought like I hope I don't die before I see how it all ends or whatever. That's probably how a lot of people is gonna start feeling about Iceman.
man, I swear, like, come on, Drake. Like, come on, bro. We itching for that shit, bro. Like, but
shit like GTA
I
6
really,
out.
yeah, I really feel like it's around the corner. Like for real, we've been saying it for some time now, but I just the more snippets being dropped, and it's just like, okay, everybody kind of getting out the way. You know, Taylor done dropped, Cole done dropped, uh, it just everybody. Rocky done dropped. You know, now you hear little rumors or talks about Kendrick dropping, but like, but nobody care, bro. Like when
Is,
Drake dropped,
is
bro,
Baby
like
King dropping for real?
I don't
That
even
shit
know.
don't even matter. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
No, only
Unless,
no. The
Hell
only
no.
one artist, the only one artist that's not going to drop is motherfucking Roddy Rich. He been pushing that album for like almost a year or so, and now he's saying now he's confirmed that he's putting he's going to shelf that Navy Blue album. I'm like,
Damn.
you that kept delaying from when DJ Mustard did a knockoff version of the motto, and next thing you know, you ain't dropping the album. That shit just came and went.
Damn.
yeah, I miss that old Roddy though. I ain't gonna lie. Like that when that nigga was hungry, I ain't gonna lie. Like that nigga, I used to be in the G Rod, just fucking, just had that shit blowing back. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. That nigga Roddy used to be going
Facts.
crazy, boy. That nigga was going crazy. I fuck with that nigga heavy. I don't know if he could keep the same. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be the same. It just don't feel the same. I feel like if he drop it, it's just not gonna be the same. You feel me? But I'm still open for the album whenever he do choose to drop that shit. You feel me?
I got another question. So, do you all think that Drake is just gonna like drop the album, or is he gonna do something similar to like J. Cole, give you a warning so you can start like pre-ordering stuff?
I
I
think
don't
he'll
know.
get a warning. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel like. I mean, I don't know. I thought that nigga. I feel like he's gonna tell us. I feel like this album is too important for him to just surprise drop this shit. I feel like we're gonna get another episode. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I can see a reality like at the end of the episode, he just dropped a link and say like, it's out now, the whole album or some shit. But like, I don't think. I think we need some type of promotion leading up to this shit. We can't just drop this shit out of nowhere. It's been too much going on.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
Yeah,
I think it's
I
gonna be an
agree.
episode
yeah.
for sure.
I
I feel
agree
like
with Blue. I agree with Blue because there's no way you leave us with the cliffhanger off out of episode 3 and drop the album all of a sudden. Like no,
Yeah, hell
I,
nah.
I
there has
think
to
we
be a
Hell
got.
nah.
I
conclusion.
feel like he got like 2 or 3 more episodes to drop right right before he dropped his album though,
Nah,
because
hell nah. Say I don't think that either. I don't think it's gonna be 2 or 3 more episodes. I
no,
think
I
it's gonna be
mean
He
I
got
we
a
think
did.
one more episode and then it's that cause it's like it's that time, bro. First off, it's almost March, bro. It ain't about to be too much colder. Like
big
No,
springtime.
I
Like
hear
I
you,
man
but
drop here.
I'm just saying though, because ever since they was he left us the cliffhanger, and then months went by, some be making like conspiracy theories on like how that song Red, Blue, and Green, like blue, I think was it green, What I Miss, and then the other one was just like which is which, and then they was like, I believe episode 4 is gonna be this color, and the next one I'm just like, maybe, but I feel like episode 4 is gonna be like the last official Iceman episode, and then that's when he
Mhm.
dropped the album for sure.
Yeah, I
yeah.
hope we get this shit,
Agreed.
but I feel like niggas moving strategic. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
cause I feel like
They,
they just did the shit for the lawsuit, right? And they just do. I feel like this is a lot of shit going on, and for them to drop the like, they still got the lawsuit shit going on. I think he just did the fucking the appeal for the lawsuit. So it's like I just feel like all that shit is in motion at the same time as the album and shit. And that's why I just feel like them niggas know what the fuck they doing type shit. You feel me? So I feel like either niggas is gonna do this independent route or they're waiting for this lawsuit shit to even out what the fuck they got going on. But like I said, Iceman and just I just feel like this is gonna be the album. Like it's gonna be his album type shit. You feel me? Like and I feel like that's something that he'll wanna do the right way. You feel me? And I feel like it might not be with the label. Or it might just wait till the shit die down a little bit. I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but whatever the fuck they got going on, I know they know what the fuck they doing. And I'm just here for it. I'm ready for it, bro. That's it.
they got to do it in a special way because I don't know if everybody remember episode 3. Everybody thought on the end of
Hell yeah.
episode, it was episode 3 or episode 2. Everybody thought it was gonna drop then, and so who all came out like goddamn, like Miley Cyrus dropped that, not Miley Cyrus, but Taylor Swift dropped out with some weird deluxe album.
Bieber,
Goddamn,
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber dropped the album like they was trying to step on this shit like hard because everybody thought a surprise drop was coming.
Man, that swag, was it a swag too? That
Yeah, it was.
shit
Yeah,
has to
yeah.
be. That shit had to be the longest track list from JB's catalog. Did it have like 29 or 30 songs on that shit?
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
They was scared, man.
But yeah, they were
Yeah.
scared. They thought he was dropping that shit that night. They were like, "All right, they throw anything out, god dang it, just to slow this shit down or
Whole
whatever."
AI
So,
album.
Man.
yeah,
It's so much. It's just like it's so much. So many artists that they would say, "Oh, they're gonna drop the album," but then once we waiting for Drake to drop the album, they seem he just be so strategic. Say, I'm gonna drop it on this day. Next thing you know, who's gonna be next? Oh, this artist, or like 2 artists on the same day dropping the same shit, and we don't hear nothing from them.
you dope. Yeah, my damn.
Uh,
Oh no, I forgot party, but oh go ahead, bro.
no, go ahead, go ahead. I don't want to say shit.
You know they do scissor song and already fell off the damn map, boy. And then
SZA.
You ain't even heard that shit
scissor
one
and
time, yeah.
don't say that shit. Ain't nobody heard that shit at all.
Yeah,
No,
man.
listen, man. Ever since they said, "Oh, they spotted," they took remove all the bots on that shit. You know that they was in trouble. Nobody want to listen to that bullshit.
And drowning.
Nobody want to listen to that bullshit, bro.
Yeah, it's bad for a lot of it's bad for a lot of these artists, man. Like it's
These
just
niggas
so
expose themselves, bro. I ain't
yeah,
gonna lie.
that's one. They
Like the
expose
longer
themselves.
Drake with it, I'm gonna find me in the culture. Go ahead, brother.
No,
I got
I'm
a
agreeing
question.
with you, bro. They really expose themselves for real.
I got a question for the space.
Go ahead.
Do you guys think? Do you guys think? I mean, obviously not now, right? Because Iceman's coming. But do you guys think sooner or later Drake should have a successor?
That's
I
up to the
feel I feel
artist. Shit,
Yeah,
that's up.
it's gonna be hard to
Yeah,
find though. It's
it's.
gonna be
I
hard to
mean,
find.
I feel like
who
parties
can
like
tell
part.
though? For real.
Do okay? Do you are you speaking about like a rapper or just like an artist? Period.
Someone like him, that can carry
Oh
his
no no
style
no! It's
basically.
over. It's over for that. It's over for that. I feel like
at least for
I
this
feel like the
generation.
people.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel like those type of people are like the Bryson Tillers. You know what I'm saying? The
The Tory
Brent
Lane.
like he is though. He have sons. You know, no disrespect because I love Bryson and shit. I love these people, but it's like I don't feel like it's gonna be another person. Like first of all, I'm gonna keep saying it. Like no homo. It's the nigga voice, bro. Like if you don't got that voice, if you can't
Facts.
say a word that one word and have niggas cheesing like oh shit, like it's over. Like you can probably rap good and sing too. You know what I'm saying? Be melodic with it, but it ain't Drake. That's like saying another Michael Jackson. No, we got Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? But Mike, nah.
Bro,
Drake, nah.
that ain't no homo shit, bro. Cause I say it all the time, bro. Like, as far as just vocal register, this nigga has the best vocal in rap, like the best pure voice. This nigga voice fits on any type of beat,
Bro,
any
any
type of
beat.
melody, any type of he can anything like it. You hear his voice and it sits perfect in shit. It's like DMX had a strong voice. It's a couple top tier voices. Drake got to be up there, just like pure strong voices, rap voice, sing voices. This nigga crazy, bro.
Facts.
So like the reason why I asked it is because the way that things are right now with rap or hip hop in general, like after Drake hangs it up, like who's gonna have the mantle? Like who's gonna take over it?
Hey, you look at the game right now, right? And you can basically see
Good
what the fuck about
question.
to happen. Like, so look at the game right now. Look how the game's looking right now. Then take Drake out of every topic, take Drake out of every headline, take Drake out of everything, and then you're gonna get your answer right there. You get me? It's not gonna be up to because we already got Drake. We already know what it is. What it's gonna be is gonna be up to what they have left and what they have left over, and they have to make the best of that.
That's gonna be
So you
sad.
know what I'm saying?
They
That's
don't know
that's
how to.
just how I look at it.
They don't know how to develop talent no more. Ain't no real A and
The
R's or
talent got to
nothing.
develop itself. That's the thing about it is right. It's not about developing the talent. It's just like a nigga like Drake. It's just it's the anomaly, my nigga. Like it's one of them
Oh yeah,
shits where it's like it's not just going. It's gonna find you. When you him, you're gonna do what you got to do. It's not like yo, you can't force the shit. You know what I'm saying? It
Like
has to
Michael
be in you
Jackson,
to do
bro. I
it.
don't think they not to cut you off, go blood, but I don't think they
Good.
had to it wasn't no like we gonna train like bro just had it young as hell. Like Mike was young as hell with that voice and just he just had it, bro. Like I'm gonna keep saying it. They say Drake walked on that bus and he had it all together. So it's like you can
Yeah,
train somebody up and all this and that, but it's just like it's only one Drake, bro. Only one Michael
yeah.
Jackson.
It's
One
kind of
Nicki
it's
Minaj. You know what I'm
it,
saying?
it's kind of unfair to like even like try to get that nigga to have a successor because whoever it is, like, it's he not going or she not going match to Drake. Like, Lil Drake was Lil Wayne's success, and he looked in ways past Lil Wayne. That nigga ain't.
he
It's
did.
not gonna be too many niggas that's gonna pass Drake. Like, I don't even know if we gonna see it in our lifetime. Like, that might be,
No, that's
the
another.
next lifetime of
Yeah,
He might
somebody.
be
that's the next
raps.
lifetime
Yeah.
type shit.
Right, right. He out of here. Like, that's why I think he ain't that's why I don't think he don't really sign like those type of rappers. Like, Smiley is a specific type of artist. He don't even, sign those type of niggas because I feel like it'd be wrong for them to be in his light. You know what I mean? Like, they wouldn't
Yeah,
get the proper light because of just who it is. Like, who is this rap nigga? You standing next to Drake, everybody are gonna automatically think like you gotta be the next biggest thing because Drake co-signed you. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. I think that's why he focused on the R&B people and people like Smiley and shit, the people that got more of a vibe and not like lyricists and shit.
yeah,
It's a,
yeah.
it's a, it's a high bar to meet to match.
Yeah,
But
and it's not no rapper. It's not like I say, the closest one is not even no disrespect. He not like close like that. It's Bryson, bro. Like, cause Bryson can rap and sing, but it's a difference between the raps. Like when Bryson getting his raps, yeah, he be rapping. It's more of a like when Chris Brown start rapping to me. You know what I'm saying? Drake is really he will take it there. He'll give him a hip hop beat, a boom bap beat, and he'll take it there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Bryson can do that. I don't think a lot of the melodic rappers can do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what make Drake different. Like if he just don't want to sing at all and really take it back to them days where he was really in them pocket in them bags of just rapping, he can do that. So I don't know, bro. I don't not on our lifetime, like Blue said, man.
I mean, I put Tory up there with the in that Bryson pocket, not with like with Drake.
Okay,
But I'm saying
okay,
like in that Bryson
okay,
pocket, as
Tori,
far
yeah.
as like after Drake, it'd just be like Tory and Bryson, like type shit. If I had to put like whatever
Facts.
after that, like yeah,
Yeah, Tori. Well, you know what? I'm glad you said that. My bad. I forgot about Tori. Free Tori. He'll be more closer than Bryson. Cause Tori, I done seen him be in a rap battle and really end niggas. So he'll be the closest. But like I say, that voice, like it just, I'm so it just, it's just different, bro. Like,
then you just see do that, and then proceed to talk some shit. Like it just hey, like he don't be saying no bullshit. You just hear that, yeah. Now I mean, then the beat drop, then everything just flow right, everything just flow correctly. It's no bullshit. Like you hear what the nigga say clearly, clear as day. You hear what the fuck going on. Now I mean, it's easy to understand. You feel me? Like, and even if it's not, one thing could mean two things. You feel me? Like you talking about one thing that mean like three different things depending on the day. You know, I'm just saying, bro. Like this shit just it can get real deep. I'm saying like you can hear this shit today and not even understand the lyric until like 3 to 5 years later, my nigga. Like shit like that.
nigga, like he ain't
That's
rapping
his
for
motto.
like today or tomorrow. He be rapping for like the future. Like, yeah, y'all catch up, bro. Y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I did want to, let motherfuckers know we probably putting to close this motherfucker down in the next, like, 15, 20 minutes. So, if, everybody want to get their last little comments and shit in. I know it's Saturday and shit, but this is our first one, so we still trying to get the hang of this shit. So, we going to get them late night spaces, going. But y'all know Jay the king of that shit. Jay ass be on till 3, 4 in the morning. So, we going to let him keep, carving that space out. We going to keep this kind of short. So, anybody, we going to go around the room. Any last, comments, or anybody want to say anything? Oh, also we're recording this space. We gonna put this up. We gonna do something real cool. We think y'all will like with the space and the speakers. We plan on highlighting y'all and tagging y'all. So when the space does go up, you guys will see it. But yeah, we just go around the room like any last minute comments that motherfuckers want to say. Gold, I'll start with you.
Hey man, you already know. Everybody just just lock in. You already know what time it is. You know how the timeline gonna look. You know how the people gonna be. Just stay true to who y'all is. Stay true to who y'all was before all the internet shit. Know what I mean, stay true to the music that you listen to. Stay true to your heart. Know what I mean, y'all know Iceman coming soon. Y'all know how we coming. Y'all know how we rocking. And this is how we gonna do it, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so much love. Nadu, my boy. What's the
Yeah,
word?
I just want to say, love to the gang, man, to every gang. I'm proud of y'all. We're gonna keep going for the family. And yeah, man, y'all just tap in, like I say, Jay, the king of the late night spaces. Just spaces period. You know what I'm saying? At night owls, we moving up with them too. So love to the whole gang, to the family. Don't forget Bovie. We dropping her spaces every I don't want to say the wrong days, but Tuesdays, Saturdays, and I think Thursdays. And yeah, man, just love to the owls, man. Keep stumping on shit, and we here.
Gang, gang. Tracy or Iceman, one of y'all want to speak?
Yeah. Shout out to everybody. Great conversation. Iceman on the way. J. Cole, Fall Off is out now. If you all haven't listened to it, a phenomenal hip hop album. J. Cole, if you're listening, if anybody from Dreamville is listening, that was a phenomenal album, and I cannot wait to the concert.
We definitely need to pull up when Drake and J. Cole go on tour. The Owls and J. Cole fans, y'all in the city, y'all got to meet up and shit because that shit might be crazy. Nazir, what you got to say, my boy?
Yeah, like I said, Iceman on the way. Loyalty before royalty. Stay close, stay together. Get all these niggas out the way because if we stay together, we won't fall forever. OVO, like our life for real. And hopefully,
Uh,
we'll just wait for that album to drop. Right, right.
for sure, for sure. Kitty, go ahead, close us out. Get us out of here. Oh, Iceman. I ain't go to you, my fault. Iceman, my game. What you got to say, my boy?
You guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just want to say shout out to you, Blue. Shout out to Kitty. You know, it's crazy. I've never heard that Kitty actually talk. But yeah, shout out to her. And of course, shout out to Jay, the whole Club Paradise as a whole. We are one. Just the boy. Keeps blessing us with great music. He's been doing that for the past 15 plus years. Iceman on the way. I'll definitely show support to any one of you guys with the space, whether it's Jay, you, Blue, or Kitty, or Bovie. Like I'll definitely pull up, show some love, and yeah, man, just same thing that everyone else has said. Iceman on the way. We're the anticipation is wild, and we can't wait.
For sure. Shitty. Oh shit, you not an Indian man? They checked your location, but I guess they still thought you was an Indian man. Do you wanna close us out?
Yeah. I just really want to just close out by saying thank y'all. Like, I really do appreciate all of y'all for coming out. Like, I can't express that enough how much I appreciate y'all for real. So just thank you, and I hope to see y'all again.
Gang, gang. All right, we ain't gonna play no motherfucking music because we tried to play that shit earlier and that shit was jank. So we just gonna close this motherfucker. I love y'all, night owls. We gonna be doing this shit all the time. We're gonna run it up again. We're gonna do this with the other communities. We're gonna be supporting Bovie, supporting Jay, supporting every other OWL community. Again, let us know if y'all want to come up here and host spaces. You don't have to. Well, it don't have to just be me and Kitty. If you want to hold your own space on our own night owls, let us know and we'll cook it up for you and do all that good stuff. So shout out to y'all. We'll see y'all next time.
Okay.